Hello, Internet, and welcome to tonight's one-shot here on the Tiefling Live channel. Tonight, we are in between Campaign 1 and Campaign 2. I'm so excited to share this with you. Now, I'm going to be brief. We do need to get into it. But first, we're going to go down the line. Everyone's going to say hi. My name is Jeg. 20. They, she, your dungeon mistress this evening, because you know what?
Ooh.
I know, it feels a little sexy, so we're going with it.
Feels a little sexy.
And here I have your usual dungeon master, your best friend, just a really cool guy who gets too anxious because of our shenanigans. It's Caleb. Caleb, you want to say hi? For context, our good friend, who we're going to get to in a moment, just suggested a very funny character concept when we've already done session 0, but we don't need to worry about that. Caleb uses he, they pronouns, right, Caleb?
No, give me a second. Let me introduce myself.
Okay.
I need to fucking breathe. Hold on. Hi, I'm Caleb. I use he, they pronouns. Oh, there we go. I'm better. I'm okay.
Great. Next
I'm
up,
gonna get some water. I'll be back.
we
Love
have...
you.
Lovely. After this, we have one of my best friends in the whole world. Very smart, very creative, super gay. It's Jay Beyond Fantasy.
Fucking knew it. Hi guys, I'm Jay. My pronouns are they, he, say. The fun thing about theater majors, which is what I am, is that we constantly slip into a British accent for no reason, and I will be using that to my advantage tonight.
Nice!
I've had plenty of practice on my accent.
I'm so happy. After this, we have probably one of the sweetest people I know. He will deny it. Just so much. Steven, Heart of Gold, used to be a rogue. Not anymore.
Yeah, I had a heart of gold, and then I played a rogue, and I stole my own heart, and now I don't actually have a heart or a soul. Fuck you, Jag.
No,
I don't want to be
oxidized
here anymore.
copper.
I'm literally only playing in this one shot to cause drama.
Great. What are your pronouns?
The internet doesn't need to know my pronouns.
Uh,
I'm your god.
So anyway, Steven uses he, they pronouns.
Fuck you.
His heart oxidized and now it's not worth much.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
It's okay. I have a backup
Stop
in the
bullying.
car. After this, we have
No, we're not
just
doing
an
it.
amazing artist and voice actor. Really cool pal. Just keeps on making
My
characters.
god, I thought you said we had to start fast.
I know, but it's just I realized that if I
We have to start fast. Here's half an hour for every player's introduction.
listen,
Like
I've got to
Oscar.
be honest. I've got to be honest. At first, I
Yeah,
was gonna go like
listen,
fast,
the
fast,
music is
fast.
playing, the spotlight shining on you. We have to get to the next Oscar category.
Yeah, I gotta be honest.
I'm the music.
It's good. If I introduce each person, then the bits don't get to be as long, so it's good. It's Alicia.
Oh, you guys aren't done yet? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to get back. I'm not gonna lie. Alicia.
Huh.
Hello.
Alicia, what are your pronouns?
Oh fuck, sorry, I got distracted. Hi, I'm
Me too.
Lisa.
I do that
use any and all.
every day. I do that every day, I swear to God. Oh, God.
Sorry, my cat was doing something dumb and I was just contemplating what the fuck was happening.
Oh, valid.
Next up, we have the husband to the DM, but more importantly, the most... I mean, not my husband. I meant our usual DM.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Jag. You want to talk about that?
No, I haven't told you.
You wanna go?
I mean, it's Caleb's boyfriend and the most murderous person at the table. Hopefully not tonight. I guess we'll see. It's Dante.
Dairy Queen is forcing me to buy a drink with my meal.
Where are they?
even kidding. I just can't buy chicken strips alone. This is horseshit.
And finally, someone who I was not expecting to introduce, Corey just called me to say goodnight as we're doing the stream intro.
God.
Hey Corey, what are your pronouns?
Or
I want to go to bed.
Oh,
I love how we can definitely hear what Corey is saying.
Yeah, I can
Corey
hear
said I want
Corey.
to go to bed. Good night.
Solid
You know what? I feel
pronouns.
that.
Solid pronouns.
Relatable.
we love Neos in this house.
Anyway, are we ready for OUT-ERSPACE, an Outcast space one-shot.
This is easily the most chaotic Outcast
Yes, ma'am.
adjacent session that has happened in the past 2.5 years, Jag. And I just want to quickly give you a congratulations before we continue on.
Thank you.
Wait,
very
Anyway,
much.
we're good to go. Yeah. So I just
Awesome.
wanted to congratulate you that you've created the most chaotic environment. And I thought like my DMing was bad. No, it's your DMing is good, but like this, I'm just out of body. This is so chaotic already.
So anyway,
Anyway, this is great.
let's begin. Our aspirations were as simple as they were just. We wanted to spread the word of Saloon across this galaxy, and perhaps, one day, to the next. While our goddess has not yet achieved the level of divine influence shared by her peers, Saloon's value and virtue are undeniably important to the creatures of this planet. Her celestial light brightens the night, shielding adventurers from the monstrosities that lie in the darkness. Her strength moves the tides, her gravitational pull maintaining the health of our world's oceans. Her pure majesty motivates us all, inspiring the ordinary to do the extraordinary in her name. Under the influence of Saloon, simple mortals can fight battles as the chess pieces of gods. As she watches over our planet, there is no greater honor than serving this lunar guardian. If only we could do more. And we can. 54.6 million kilometers from Apis, there is another celestial body not unlike Saloon. Azrael, though smaller than our moon, is nevertheless a beautiful satellite. Its surface is smooth, and its hue almost the color of lilacs. In contrast, the planet that it orbits, Mortis, is less than impressive. But only for now. As we speak, a shuttle of brilliant individuals approaches Azrael. On board are enough resources, both technological and arcane, to transform it into the skeleton of a lunar colony. Over time, others will be sent to Mortis' surface. Within a few hundred years, both will be thriving, full of life and love. A dead planet will become so much more. A shrine to her glory. Moon rocks from Saloon herself will sit at the center of each settlement. With enough time and effort, our goddess may be able to manifest on these new celestial bodies, each of their cities built in her very name. She will not be confined to a single planet. As we build bigger and better shuttles and repeat this process, her empire will only grow. Saloon will no longer be a lesser goddess. She'll be the greatest of them all. Alright, Outcasts. As we are surrounded by the vastness of space, a single ship cuts through the darkness. The Moon Pie, a circular spacecraft with a semicircle cut into the front, has been preparing to end its maiden voyage. The journey from Apis to Azrael has taken roughly 9 months, and there are just 2 days left before the ship docks itself on the surface of the new moon. Within the Moon Pie is the team expected to complete this mission. The trifecta of Arcane, Primal, and Divine all have their places here. And yet, balance is far from what I would use to describe the crew. In the greenhouse, we see an elf with purple hair and a pair of glasses that have recently been coated in blue sludge, scrubbing the floors. Adjacent to them are 2 others. Not even 10 minutes ago, something a little interesting happened. You see, there is a beautiful, beautiful plant here in the garden, here in the greenhouse. I'm sure you've heard of aloe vera. Achu vera, very similar, is prone to sneezes if touched ever so slightly. Let's just say a member of the crew thought it would be interesting to see how far they could push one of those sneezes. And now, the entire room is an absolute mess. As a botanist helps Titus, this purple-haired elf, and an artificer repairs a vent nearby. Stephen, would you like to describe the twins for us?
So, my character's a set of twins. Have a 6'2", rather scrawny, mossy-haired druid boy named Luke. And then on the artificer side, kind of the opposite, the mechanical and the nature. On the artificer side is his sister Danny, who's 5'6". Yeah, it was about 5'6", with long, very dark green, like easily mistaken at a distance for black or dark brown, but when you get closer you can see it's a dark green. I'm terrible with describing characters. Neither of them exactly dress for cold weather. To describe their outfits, I'll leave interpretation open for that a little bit. Yeah, that's their descriptions, because I'm bad at them.
Great. Now, as we've described your characters, just as Titus looks over to Luke, there's a bit of, well, there's a flush to his face. You guys have so much to do. But he seems happy. And for a moment, as you're scrubbing, he leans down, sticking out his tongue almost to mime, licking the blue substance off of the floor, and then chuckles a bit. It does smell exactly like whipped cream, but if you ingest it, let's just say all that's going to be coming out of you is cream for the next 3 days, so I wouldn't recommend it. We go to another room. Right in front of the magnificent window, the console room, we see, sitting in the captain's chair, a young man in a pair of glasses and slicked back hair. As he checks the computers, he listens in on a conversation between A, the individual that caused the mess in the greenhouse, and B, the ship's 2 counselors. I'm gonna say we'll get to the troublemaker last. Alicia, Caleb, which of you would like to go first in describing your character?
You want to go first?
Sure.
Okay. Quymir is a pretty tall elf, pretty muscular. I don't really know what else to say about her right now.
What's your position on the ship?
I think I was labeled a diplomat.
Correct. And then beside Quymir, sort of across in another chair. Okay.
There is a I don't, oh, what the fuck? there's a tallish 5'1" ish, so quite short by humanoid standards, but taller on the end of plasmoids. Sits a bright blue plasmoid in a little like white, like NASA style like jumper, like full like onesie. I imagine they've got like big like nerd round glasses. And they're just blooping away at a little keyboard, I guess. Uh yeah. They're just tapping at some keys, doing their job, which is therapy. So I don't. They're taking their daily daily journal down. Um. Uh. Yeah. That's it. That's him.
Valid.
His name is Bloop.
I love Bloop. As you're taking notes, and I imagine Quaimir is taking more of a hands-on approach, we see one other person, the troublemaker, mentioned before, probably cuffed to the chair for the moment, at least by one arm. Jay, would you please describe your character?
Yeah, Ace is cuffed, but seemingly completely unfazed by it, more looking at the two counselors. Ace is an Eladrin elf with light, like almost gray-green hair with blonde and bangs in the front. They have the little pointed ears that are pierced in several different places. They're kind of lounging in a way that would suggest that they're actually not to blame and they didn't do anything wrong. The most distinct thing about them, of course, is their eyes. Which the scleras of the eyes are blue and purple, and then the irises also blue and purple, but up the other way. Ace Eunuch, or whatever you'd like to call me.
Lovely. As you sort of lounge back, denying that you have any part in the mess next door.
No. Let's be clear. They're not denying it, but what they're saying.
They're guiltless.
I'm saying, none of you have given me any formal training. How the fuck was I supposed to know it was an exploding plant? I was just trying to put some people in the dirt. Actually, this is your fault because you didn't.
Many
nobody
times
can even.
have I told you to stay put.
I don't know how many times have you locked me in the workout room.
I'm about to find a much more permanent solution for you if you don't behave. Do you understand me, Ace?
Oh.
Now, everybody, I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. Ready? 3, 2, 1,
You don't
and
have
out.
a nose.
It doesn't matter, you do. Doesn't that feel so much better? Alright, now listen. We're all a little bit worked up about this situation in the garden, and I understand. But let's sit and let's talk one by one about how this made us feel, okay? Alright. Ace, how did that event make you feel?
Thought it was funny. All right, and they clap their hands and they stand up, forgetting about the cuff, and immediately get pulled back down. Can I go take a shower now? Can I get the blue off of me?
You know what? No. No, you can sit here in the mess you made until we are ready to deal with you.
I think a reasonable punishment, as of right now, would be to send you to the garden to go and help clean up the mess you made. You know, since we have to be that character in there who I definitely remember.
Danny?
Yes, Tiny. Nope. Who's cleaning it right now? Caleb doesn't remember.
It is Danny and Luke.
Okay, you can go with those three and help clean them up, you know? And once
But
the
three's,
garden's
you know,
clean, then you can go take your
It's a
shower. How about
party,
that?
four's a crowd.
Okay.
You can sit here.
Glad you're so agreeable.
Always a
I-
pleasure.
Okay, well,
Is this...
I do think we should clean you up, though. Like, I understand that I am blue goo, but I do not need that kind of blue goo in my office.
I agree.
So-
There's much better ways to get me cuffed and sticky.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Fine.
I
But
understand.
any other mess that this creature creates, on you, Bloop.
Yes, surely I will take full responsibility on the next time Ace causes trouble, which will probably be in like 3 to 4 hours, give or take. So feel free to come back when you're ready. You know, I'm always here for you, bud. All right.
As you sort of finish off this conversation, from the other side of the console room, in walks in a human with hair cut along the sides, and dyed green up on top, yellow eyes, but seemingly just cosmetic, very similar to what Ace has going on. This is Leona Viviana Zest, she, they, he. And Leona, for those of you who don't know, monitors the crew's health. Not mental health, like Bloop. And not... Well, let's just say Leona is not as mean or nice as either of you. Very cold, calculated. If you don't mind me cutting in, I believe it's time for my session.
I'd love to give you the chair, but I'm a little... And they pull against the chain and it makes like a clink. Right up at the moment.
Very well, I'll move the chair. I'm gonna pick the chair up with Ace in it.
That is not how spaceships work.
Lovely. I'll tell you what.
That chair is certainly bolted to the floor.
I will rip it out.
Fantastic.
I'll tell you what. Actually, just to... So, fun little thing that I'd love to introduce. As soon as you say you're not getting up anytime soon, Lee's going to lean forward on the console and press a button. Pod, release seat C in console room. And you hear, coming from a droid connected to the captain's chair, seat C released. And immediately, Quimir, you are able to pick the seat up with Ace in it.
Fantastic.
For those of you
like
Brian,
more trouble for you
please
than
bring
anyone
my
else.
chair back later, please.
Sure, if it's not in use. And she'll walk
Please
out.
let them go soon. You know, you can't. They rub their non-existent temple.
as you do this, and as Quai walks out with Ace, Lee stops and sits down in the seat. Across the room, Armin, who has been eavesdropping this whole time, looks at the physical body to the personal universal utility droid. 2 days left. 2 days left. Now, back in the room, back in the garden, Danny, would you do me a favor and make a quick investigation check, or, if you'd like, a check with Tinkerer's tools as you put this vent back together?
Would those both be intelligence based?
Yes, either way. Tinker's tools, I believe you just add, your proficiency bonus. Probably recommend investigation, but, you do you. You do you. But
I
yes,
mean,
well,
technically, wouldn't it
that's valid. Yeah. I
be
think
the
it's
same because it's both intelligence plus proficiency?
Yep, it's a +8 either way. Just you do you. Make that roll.
Well, if you say investigation, then I will go investigation. That is a 17. I
Sep-
forgot to turn on 3D dice.
Lovely, a
I know.
17. With a 17, Danny, it didn't take too much. What happened essentially was that the plant shot with such ferocity that it flew off of the counter and into the vent, causing a sizable dent, but one you have been able to patch up really well. Meanwhile, mopping has been going well. Titus sort of stands up, no longer using the brush and using the full mop, and glides around the room. Very carefree. 2 more days and we won't be... I hope we won't be mopping. I mean, we won't be mopping up here, anyway. What are you most excited for when we land?
This directed towards Danny, Luke, or both?
Both.
I think Luke is probably like tending to all the plants, making sure that all of them are okay, using a little druid craft here and there. Probably trying to get some growth. Yeah. Try to restore things as quickly as possible.
That'll be
And
nice.
then Danny looks up from the vent. I'm looking forward to leaving trouble there when we leave.
I don't think that's complete. I mean, I know we're kind of cut off from the rest of society while we're up here. If it's not legal, it's definitely not... I mean, Ace is okay, I mean, stuff like this sucks, but... And Titus is going to attempt to remember something nice Ace has done during your 9-month journey. I am rolling with disadvantage.
Ah!
Okay. This is fine. You know what? This is fine. Oh, that's a nat 20 at first. That's a shame. Okay, that's a nat 1.
Ooh.
What is... Jay, you tell me, what's something... And I'm saying this in quotation marks, nice, that Titus might recall Ace doing?
Oh, for nat 1, huh?
For a nat 1.
Ace definitely put a bunch of plants, like, in the food. It's like random fucking things that kind of looked like basil. I mean, they definitely ended up giving everybody, a stomach bug later. But they tried.
I mean... I guess we'll see what Armin thinks. But what I'm excited for is probably the stargazing, to be honest. I mean, obviously you can look at stars nonstop here on the ship, but I want to feel the ground beneath my feet again. And on that note, is Kwai walking to the garden with Ace or somewhere else?
Does the ship have solitary confinement?
Kind of. So usually what happens...
No, it's just the laundry room.
Oh, it's the workout room.
Yeah. So
Well, you know what? I'll take them to the workout room. They're going to do the punishment workout.
Awesome. I love the punishment
I-
workout.
Okay, so you know the training that Iron Man athletes do?
Oh no! Jay, what are you doing before your body is broken?
I touch, just like, his hand and go, thank you so much, darling. Walking it's just a shame. I cast, Bestow Curse.
Oh
Could
no!
you please make a wisdom saving throw?
I'm making a wisdom save. All right.
You've got this. You're a monk.
Not the wisest. Actually, I am a pretty wise monk.
Also Alicia, so I don't doubt that you're gonna get it.
The 4. Let's see how this goes. It's a
Yeah, that beats
19.
it.
Nice.
Okay, it doesn't work.
Oh.
That's all good.
Lovely. I just realized 3D dice are off. Ah. Ha, ha, ha.
All right.
There we go.
Let's see what I can do. I feel like
I was
it's
just gonna
too
make
early
it
to
so
be
you have
doing.
to stand still for a minute. Because the basic thing is like you can't take an action for a minute. Since we weren't in combat, I was just gonna be like, you get a fucking bad headache. But no.
No.
Cool. All right.
It's just like, I'm a monk, so I can only hit you, so I deck them in the face.
It's like, yes, Fury of Blows.
What
All
do you-
right.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I toss them like a metal ball?
like in the air to catch or like throw at the wall? Because that's...
You know what? Let's say this is an intimidation tactic, and I'm throwing them up in the air and I'm catching them like a ball.
Lovely. Okay, you can make...
Hey,
Yeah.
Do we have gravity on the ship?
There is some form of synthetic gravity, yes.
Okay.
Do
Tell
you want
you
me
what,
to do a strength?
I would like you to make a strength check. I'm very interested in seeing whether you succeed or fail. Yes. You know what? We'll say athletics. You're a sporty person.
Athletics?
I mean, it's the same
Alright.
modifier. I just realized. It's good. It's good.
Yeah. I should have probably put this into, or my expertise into athletics rather than acrobatics, but
We're good.
It
We're good.
happens.
You know, next time you'll be thrown.
it's a 13.
Yay! Okay, great. With a 13, you certainly get Ace up in the air. A good 10 feet even. But for some reason, Ace doesn't come back down. And that's when you realize this robotic arm in the room has plucked Ace out of the air. As it seems...
Jake,
yeah.
kind of grabbed the chair and I'm dangling.
That would be very cute. It grabbed the chair and you're dangling. We watch as...
Oh, I forgot that thing was there.
Jim, any pronouns, begins to walk around. It looks like they were just working on the metal arm as you see them get up from a sort of
It's a
skateboard.
pleasure, Jim. It's good to see you again.
Hello, hello. You see Jim was alone in the room and working with their tank top off as they're just pulling it down past their top surgery scars. They wipe their brow. Hey, he's got a little bit of a sweat going. It's pretty cool. You do a bad again?
Thank you for the raid.
Thank you for the raid. We're playing a space one-shot set 15 years after campaign 1 because we just finished a campaign.
Who rated? I don't. The one day I don't have my fucking
Punkwo
Twitch chat.
the Raven.
Punkwo the Raven. Hello, friends.
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to this time, but you know how they get.
Is that honest, though?
I meant to do a different bad.
What kind of bad?
Why?
Hey,
So, you going to get them down, or am I just leaving them up there?
do you
I'm
want
good
me to leave
here.
them
You
up
can
there?
go.
Like, I mean, it's up to you.
I think training regiment. The behavioral training would be best for them at this moment.
Oh. Okay.
How many times has that worked?
Oh, this is a revised program.
Oh, you want
It's
me?
much longer.
Okay. That can be arranged. That can be arranged. And Jim is going to step over and press a button on the robot arm. And we watch as Ace's chair is moved across the room and then begins sliding on a platform all the way to the place that I imagine you sleep some nights, Ace. The treadmill.
Nights. Let's be clear here.
Yeah, most nights.
This plate right here, I don't know what it was before. It's actually a sleeping bag and pillow.
Yeah, no, here's the thing. The fun little thing. The ship was designed very specifically, okay? You have the captain's quarters. You have everyone else's rooms. The twins have bunk beds. Bloop doesn't really need a bed. They did not have one ready for you, Ace. So, you could have bunked up with someone. But knowing your reputation, it was either have a separate space or don't sleep at all. So,
some nights where some of the people stay up late, and so I steal their bed and...
Quite literally, yes. If you get the bed, they don't get to sleep. It's fine. Alright, Jim is going to step over to Kwai. Okay, let me see. And they've got a tablet, and so she starts to scroll down. This one's looking pretty rough. I mean, it is... You want me to turn it up to level 11?
You know what? We're gonna start easy, and then we're gonna crank it up as time continues.
Okay. And how long do you want me to leave him there?
You know what? 8 hours didn't work last time, so we're going to go for about 15 hours this time around.
Oh. Okay.
That should keep them occupied until we get the mess cleaned up.
Sounds like a plan. Okay. I will do that.
Oh, and don't take pity on them this time. And she'll walk away.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, I'm coming. And Ace is going to step over, sit down in a chair, press a button. Ace, would you like to make a quick strength save for me?
Strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's not a good stat for me. Maybe. Remember how to use this at all? There we go.
Yay! An 8. Alright, so that is a failure. What happens, essentially, is you feel a burst of graviturgy magic sort of pull you up to the treadmill. And
fuck!
As you find your hands set onto it, level 1 comes out of the console. And
Not gonna take the chair off me.
Do a couple... No, I'm kidding.
Jim?
And Jim is gonna take the chair before things get bad. Okay.
Just what? If you want me cuffed, you can just ask.
Okay. So, I'm gonna give you an opportunity here.
Yeah.
You can make an athletics check. Or you can make a charisma check with lines like that, because...
I would love to make a charisma check. Just a regular flat charisma?
Yes, please. It would be with advantage, but you are also the closest thing to a criminal they have. A 13. Jim almost bites their lip. He almost does it. Just give it a couple of goes, and you know. If you're working up a sweat, maybe I'll let you off early again.
Right.
Alright. As this happens, elsewhere in the ship, Dante, would you like to take your entrance?
Sure. Where? Okay, wait. Where am I exactly?
I'm so glad you asked, my friend. I've got a little gray blob over here for you.
Great. Okay. I don't have control of that.
None of us have control of our
Okay, cool.
tokens.
Oh. Quick.
Just making sure.
Let's see.
Yeah, you basically go click on the token.
Mhm.
You open the which one? I think it's one of like the little settings thing, and then I'd usually just say give control to all.
Okay,
Just
great.
because and you have to do that on every single token. Because I don't feel like scrolling and finding everybody's specific name.
I'll
that
hit
is
save.
boring.
You can move it now, Dante. Congratulations.
Cool. All right. Well,
Had you buy a potted plant.
yeah. So I think I was on top of it actually. Well, in this room, alone stands a fairly unremarkable-looking human man, longer hair about cut off at the chin with a somewhat of a beard and just very normal. Like someone that you just walk by and think there's nothing wrong with them. They're just some human guy, just wearing goggles over his eyes and a scarf covering most of his face. They're wearing a brown leather jacket and green pants. And what do I want to do? I guess just wander around, just peek into rooms, see what's happening.
Fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Wherever you choose to wander, I imagine coming from the ship's console room, you would probably hear a conversation that has begun between Leona and Bloop. Otherwise, Armin, as per usual, is talking under his breath, either to Pud or to himself or to Saloon, one of the three. I imagine you can hear the treadmill gradually increasing in speed in the next room. Where is Kwai at this moment, Alicia? Maybe heading down the hallway at this point?
Yeah, they'd be heading down the hallway at this point.
Do you want to make any sort of check, Dante, as you see Kwai up ahead?
I don't know how much. No, I don't think I'm just walking.
Lovely. All right.
Whichever direction I'm going, I don't know where I'm going.
Cool. Kwai, yeah, you're walking out of the hallway. You can already hear Ace is on the treadmill and Jim is making banter with them. And then there's just, down the hall, you see Titus is stepping out, getting some smudges of blue that landed in the doorway, then stepping back. And there's just this totally average guy walking from the barracks. And by which I mean definitely not a member of your crew, just this complete blank slate.
This is just literally a guy.
Just a guy.
So this is not another like stowaway?
It's a dude.
Just a dude. Hey,
No, he's just a dude.
It's been 9 months since you left. There's just this random dude here.
Like he's new. He's never been seen before.
Absolutely. Dante, what do you think? I don't think so. Yeah.
Make a history check.
Make a history check.
New, never before seen.
Can I make a fuck it? Can I make just in general, just without saying anything? Can I try to make a persuasion to be like, yeah, you've maybe seen this person?
Yeah, you know what? Make
My
a
insight.
I feel like that persuasion versus insight. This is a very. I've been so excited.
I have advantage for insight. Let's go.
Christ.
This is about to get good.
And it's my highest modifier.
Oh no. All right, Dante, let's go. I believe in you.
Oh, that was so.
Alright.
It could have stayed on the 18.
Got
but-
advantage.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, okay.
so I know you're lying to me.
You're trying to seem like, yeah, I'm a cool. Nope, nope.
It's like when you basically do.
Can I do a surprise attack real quick?
What were you gonna say, Dante? But
No, just like the picture of just someone walking, trying to like after like 8 hours of drinking, just waking up the next day, trying to act normal.
lovely. And then yes, Alicia, you can absolutely.
My reactions,
Like just
Fantastic.
Imagine if Alicia found this corner that was unused and dark and. That's where I would have.
What
been.
about what corner? Ah, the perfect corner.
The perfect corner. The perfect corner. But yes, and you know what, Alicia, I'm gonna give you control of your character. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Yes,
Which one's my character?
you can finally do
This one?
This is yeah.
This
Yeah.
one's Dante, right?
Yeah,
The
the
gray
gray
one's
one's Dante.
The gray is Dante. I'm doing the
Cool.
pink.
You'll never guess which one is mine.
We'll never guess who the extra
Oh my
mother
God.
lover is. Yeah.
All right,
maybe
I'm gonna
gay
calmly
one?
walk up to this man I've never seen before. Because the idea of having another ace on board is just too much.
Too much. At least you're used to
And,
Ace.
Ace is the devil we know. We don't know this devil. We're going to, just calmly walk up. And we're gonna do for unarmed strike? I don't know how monks work.
Yeah, go for it. Unarmed strike.
Okay, yeah, let's see here. What's gonna be plus 9 to
Orchestra only
hit?
works with attack of opportunities, right?
I believe so, unfortunately.
Really striking someone who's unarmed. A mage.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Does 23 hit?
No, I don't have shield, do I?
I don't think
No,
you've
I
thrown
don't.
up any sort of defensive spell.
No, I don't. No, I don't think I did. I don't. Can I even learn that spell?
I mean, I don't.
No, I can't. What the? That's horse shit. Why does this class not get shield? Yes, that hits.
Oh God.
Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna
I
go for
don't
the
have
second
reaction
attack.
instead.
Oh no.
See if that one hits.
You haven't even rolled damage.
So it's 20 hit.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'll wait until after. But
And then
does this the blue hear the commotion in the hall?
You know what? I'm gonna say yes, and we'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah, we'll
If
get
I
to that in a
don't
second.
go unconscious, do I get one turn?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give you a turn if you don't. Go
Okay, great.
unconscious.
all right, and then there's a bonus action. We're gonna do a furry of blows.
Flurry of blows.
Oh no.
Furry of blows.
A flurry of blows.
Why aren't I getting all? You're just gonna put all of the damage in at the same time, okay?
Yeah, that's
That's
the idea.
normally what Alicia does. So
It's lovely. It's
I'm
lovely.
gonna make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. Okay, so 2 more. Let's see if these hit. 18,
Yes. Why the fuck do it?
16,
15?
16.
16.
Yes, that does.
Lovely.
Oh, nice. Everything hit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome to attacking a caster.
As you make
All
all
right,
these hits,
so
roll.
There are
For,
4 attacks in total. That's gonna be 5 times 4.
so that's 20 at least before you roll 4 different d6. This is horrible.
Okay, and then 4d6.
I'm
go.
so sorry, Dante.
Okay, what is it?
Tell us the damage, Alicia. Please tell us the
Let's
damage.
see. It's rolling. 13 plus 20. 33 points of damage.
Oh my God,
Well, I'm still up.
that is a lot.
For the unfortunate part for you, I'm still up.
You
Darn.
take this hit, like I imagine, real bad, but still manage to stand up.
This is just what Alicia does to normal people.
literally.
This is what happens when you live in Alberta for too long.
It's a
Yeah.
threat.
Before you take your turn, in the next room, Bloop, you are listening to Leona give a very dramatic retelling of just a dream she had last night, and maybe it's a little bit boring. But
He's
just,
got the notebook and he is taking notes.
like I felt myself being shattered into infinite pieces.
And how did that make you feel?
Like a ghost in the abyss. And then you hear the sounds of bones breaking in the next room.
Hey, that's Ace. Excuse me, Leona. I'll send you my invoice later. I get him.
Lovely, lovely.
Trust given.
You can control yourself. It's good. It's good.
Okay. I'm beelining it, and I'm like, oh fuck, oh no, oh I've drawn a line. I've drawn a
Nice.
line on accident.
It's
Oh
okay.
no, I cannot grab. Oh,
It's okay. I'm
oh,
deleting it.
no.
It's good. Continue.
Hold on. Oh no, this is not working. It's oh god, my calibration is not set properly.
It's
There we
good.
go.
Yeah, your mouse is
Maybe-
like on sensitivity 8,000.
Hey, it's good for gaming. I'm gonna get into the hallway, and then do I just see this stranger?
Yeah. You see the stranger, and Dante, you can have your turn.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, take your turn.
after you'll see this man slightly roll his sleeve up, and then about like 5 tentacles split from his arm, slopping onto the floor, and I will thrust those out towards you, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, Alicia.
Constitution save. All right, I can
Quai's
do a
about to-
Constitution save.
You'll take half if you succeed.
I believe in you.
All right, let's go.
Alicia, no!
Damn.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna display negative energy flood.
That's 5d12!
Oh,
Yes,
I'll be fine.
And?
this is 5d12 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Oh, that's ass.
Yeah.
16.
See, I'll be fine.
They kind of like get under. You're like grasping on like your shoulders and face and neck, kind of slightly digging in and infesting into your skin.
Bloop, this is horrifying. This is horrible.
To knock off one spell. All right, one spell down. One spell slot down. 3 to go.
Okay.
Or 2 to go. No, 1. I literally have 1 spell left. This is great.
This is great.
Only one spell left?
This is
Ooh,
warlocks
sucks
are
for you.
Base non-multiclassing warlocks are great. I love this.
I genuinely thought clerics could learn counterspell, but apparently they cannot. So I will just go. I think the first word that comes out of Bloop. I keep forgetting his fucking name.
Bloop.
Bloop's. The first thing that comes out of Bloop's mouth is like. Hey, stop! Oh my god! As he just witnesses this, can I just cast calm emotions on the scene?
Please do cast calm emotions. That is a save from both of our
Is
friends.
that a
right?
charm?
Yeah.
Hey, is that a charm spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I believe so. Yeah.
Are you-
Guess
Yes, it is.
what?
It's an
Immunity.
enchantment.
It worked on
piece.
me.
Oh no.
Okay, well, this is mainly for our friend who we do not know yet. So
What type of spell is this?
But this is an enchantment.
I know,
Second level enchantment spell.
okay, but what type of
The magic.
what save is it?
Oh.
What am I doing?
The save. Wisdom, I think. Hold on. 20-foot radius, speed, point. My student must take a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Well, yeah, good job putting that on the warlock.
Oh, that's a great idea. I think it was more like
Natural
a
one,
panic
fine.
thing
Yeah, well-
with this. Not one.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah,
Uh,
this,
nice.
I release they almost look like little sparkly, like divine spores just flood the air. I definitely think, Quimar, you've seen this spell probably hundreds of times before as I've cast it on Ace. And I just calm emotions, and then I'm like, can we all take a deep breath together?
Now, Dante,
Um,
going off of the description of the spell, your character is indifferent to the person that just punched you 4 times.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, maybe it's given you some peace of mind.
I mean, I was able to, with little damage, but able to strike back, so there's a bit of satisfaction, and the tentacles will retreat from underneath your skin and everything, and just slowly retract back into his arm.
Hello, strange tentacle stranger. What is your name?
From look,
Are we
I'm
out of
Blue.
initiative now, or?
Yeah, I think for the moment they're trying. I mean,
Bloop's gonna try to like get between you because he's like, I don't want you to kill anybody on board, but also, what the fuck is going
I'll
on?
move back, and then you can there.
lovely.
Okay, if you're getting in between, from looking at his opponent to now looking at you, his head kind of not just straight up jerks to make direct eye contact.
What's your name? What's your name, friend? My name is Bloop. I'm kind of the therapist on aboard this here ship that you're on. What's your name?
Martin.
Martin. It's great to meet you. How'd you get on the ship, Martin?
I don't remember. That's above game. I don't really know how or remember
Great.
how.
You know what? It's been 9 months. I don't blame you.
What I want to know is why do we have all these stowaways on our ship? Was there no security?
Hey,
This is a waste of supplies.
you are our security, right? Wait, who is the security here?
I'm so glad you asked.
No,
Between
I'm your diplomat.
Right.
Armin checks the security footage, like sometimes, but he's mostly really interested in the plans for the colony, so he does forget on occasion. For example, the day that you took off.
Martin! Get your scrawny ass in here!
Armin hears this, getting out of the captain's chair, stepping past Leona, who was waiting in the doorway. He straightens his lab coat.
Would you like to
Yellow.
explain something to me? You said his name is Armin, right?
His name is
Or their
Armin.
name is Armin?
He is the leader, essentially. It is his mission. Yes, hello. What's up?
Would you like to explain something to me, Armin?
Yeah, no, what's... And Armin's gonna look...
You see, we have a small, itty-bitty little security breach, and she's going to not very subtly gesture over to,
Martin.
fuck, I've already forgot their name. Martin.
Oh.
Yeah, she's gonna not so subtly gesture over to Martin. Would you
As
like to
soon as I-
explain this?
As soon as I hear noise coming from a different direction, my head jerks towards them.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's very unsettling.
Hey, I've been very diligent. That's not true. I've got to be honest. We're 2 days out. I really wanted to finish that public restroom design. It's so close. It's gonna have...
Just small issue with 2 stowaways that happen to be on board now.
I didn't
Little faster depletion of supplies. Don't you think? Little bit of a safety issue.
Armin, he's thinking for a moment. The mental algebra and calculus and etc. outside of his head. There's always the airlock. I'm kidding, unless.
Let's not, jump to murder. This is something I tell Ace all the time. Even the twins, sometimes, one of them specifically. Anyway,
Okay.
Let's not jump to murder.
go
Let's
away.
talk about this. Hey, I know, okay. Our ship was
Once
maybe
go
not
away was
maintained the best. Our ship, but hey, we have more hands on board now. Let's think of the positive.
More mouths to feed. More air being consumed.
Yes, Steven?
And we've got 2 days left on this trip, and to my knowledge, right, Armin, we've got more than enough supplies for everybody here. Hopefully, if not,
No, I mean, the food synthesizer is still doing pretty well. I was kidding, I think. I don't like it when Kwai gets mad at me. We should be fine.
How loud is this conversation?
Very. This is the loudest thing on the ship.
yeah.
Wonderful. So Danny's just gonna step out of the greenhouse. Did I hear we're throwing Ace out the airlock?
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not throwing anybody out of the airlock. Please. No.
Throwing me out to the airlock?
No,
I thought
we're not.
I thought Kwai called dibs. Wait, I thought Kwai called dibs. If I knew we were still doing dibs, I would have called. Well, no, not really. But also,
No, we're not throwing Ace out the airlock. You back to your treadmill, or I will handcuff you to it.
Through the wall. I'm on the treadmill.
yeah, no, you guys are just being really loud right now.
This is.
Turn it up to the next level.
Okay, Martin, you. How did you get on board? Do you remember, or so spontaneously, or are we just
Martin?
gonna ignore that question?
You can roll a history check, Martin.
I mean,
Let's just say
Sure.
it's a little fuzzy right now.
because we've talked about this. That's with the wrong modifier.
Lovely.
Soft 20, I believe. If it's history.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a even 20.
I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Because if we're going off of what this character is based off of, I'll type it to you.
You watch as wheels turn between Martin's cold, dead eyes.
That you can't see.
Does he have a heartbeat? You see Armin is just kind of whispering to you, Bloop.
We can check that out later if he gives us the consent to. How about that? Wait for consent, and then, I would like to learn more about our new, companion. Right? Yeah.
And that seems a little polite.
Somebody has to be on this godforsaken ship.
I'm plenty polite.
Yes, Corbin, you definitely are.
I'm sorry, what reaction was I supposed to have with a total stranger just appearing out of nowhere?
Have you tried saying hi?
Was I supposed to be warm and welcoming to someone who isn't supposed to be here?
Well, maybe not warm, but you didn't need to go straight to fists. Aggression is oftentimes a sign of some traumas. We can work these out. You don't need to.
Right now. No.
Right, sorry.
No.
Sorry. No, that's on me. I'm out of my office. I got that. So How about I just saw my Jake.
Yeah. It's very good.
You're not wrong. Would you rather me play an 11-year-old boy?
No,
Always.
I love this just as much.
How about an 11-year-old therapist?
I'd like to imagine.
What?
So a little bit of background for us friends. Bloop is based off of Goop. However, Bloop, little history, was created at the Feister Corporation by an intern by mistake. I'd like to imagine that this is teenage Bloop specific. Well, not teenage Bloop, but the reason that you are so mature is that you're one of the older.
They're at least like 17 now, and that's pretty old in Plasmoid's age.
I love
they're
that.
They're at least 10.
At least 10.
They're at least 10, and that's pretty old for Plasmoids. So, Martin, how did you get aboard? Huh?
This is gonna be with this. This is gonna be deception. I'm saying this right now, but
Insight. Let's
I
go.
was-
Yeah, I'm inciting you as well. Let me figure
Here.
out what my insight modifier is first. 9.
almost everything I'm doing is with deception.
Okay, and then I've got advantage, so let's use that. Let's go with the 19.
All right. I got a 26.
Beats it, beats
Nice.
it.
So we both know what's up.
Yes. As you're saying,
What were you gonna say?
That. Hold on. God, this is. How do?
What do you say to us, and then what do you actually mean?
I got. You haven't really stopped anywhere, so it's a weird. And if you just kind of appeared and if you never saw him before you left, how did he get on? If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like you haven't stopped anywhere and you don't believe that he was there the whole time.
Yes.
new
So
entity.
how did you get aboard?
Yes, do enlighten us.
Did I not say? I've been here for a while.
Alright. Interesting story. Do you want to try telling that story just one more time? This time a little bit more with the flavor of truth. That'd be helpful.
Hold on. Can I get everybody within my 10-foot range to make a wisdom saving throw, I believe this is?
Oh, lovely. Okay, let's see.
Yikes.
Who's within 10 feet? I'm so excited.
Alright,
Yeah,
is this a charm?
20.
What the fuck are these? I'm just reading the fucking materials on this spell and it's so weird. Is it tagged with anything?
Is it a charm?
Is control charm? Because that's all I'm getting from this.
Oh, what spell are you casting?
Confusion.
Confusion, lovely.
I don't believe confusion is technically in a charm.
I don't think
don't
it
think so.
counts. No.
No, it's an enchantment, but I believe it's a.
It's specifically a charm, though.
Mhm.
Not a charm.
No, yay! All right, I'm so excited.
Damn it.
It's fine. You still might save it. No. Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
so.
Okay.
I missed my lucky check. So bad.
Confusion. I'm gonna roll the d10 and see which thing happens.
I'm so scared right now.
2. That's the damage one, right? 2 to 6. The creature doesn't move or take this action.
They don't take actions this turn, and they don't move.
Yeah, so whoever failed is just stuck.
Okay.
Oh, you're in between me. I'm just gonna run. I'm going into the dark.
Wait,
No, you're fucking not. I
wait,
cast
wait.
whole person. Fuck that. No, you're not.
You succeeded.
Counterspell.
Fuck!
Wait,
I don't
wait,
have spells!
because
Yeah.
because
No,
Yes,
I also don't have spell slots because I just used my second one.
Yeah. Yes, Steven?
yeah, no, I'm casting Grease centered on you the second you turn.
Oh wait, I do have bonus actions though, right?
You do have bonus actions. That is correct.
Okay, I'm gonna use my Tentacles of the Deep movement just so I can climb
Oh, God. Okay, good.
and get into the darkness somewhere.
We watch this awful scene as this spell seems to take Kwai's mind. Goop attempts a counterspell, but this is
I definitely am playing Goop right now. Actually, yes, I am.
Bloop.
I'm
No,
definitely
okay,
playing
Bloop
Goop right
attempts a
now.
counterspell and is evaded.
I
And you
know,
watch-
I don't attempt to counterspell, I attempt to hold person.
Hold person.
It was counterspelled.
Hold person,
No,
it is
I don't have that.
counterspelled.
Oh, you don't
good.
have counterspell?
I thought
Oh,
the other
wisdom
thing was
saving
like
throw
a...
then.
I had to just move.
Oh, wisdom saving throw, because you're not fucking getting away from us. I don't trust
Oh,
you.
nice. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
'cause you
no,
have
Dante.
Grease.
Confusion was one of your Eldritch invocations, my friend, so you still have a spell slot left.
Is it actually?
Yes.
So do you want to counterspell me?
Yes, then.
Okay, so never mind then. Never mind. So it happens just as that. I try to cast a spell, doesn't work. You counterspell, but a good old friend here casts. Right, Steven?
Yes, Danny, we watch cast Grease, but almost immediately the tentacles grow from Martin, and Martin manages to climb along the wall, sprinting away. And just as this grease covers the floor, and as Martin seems to disappear into the darkness, Titus looks at Danny, sighs, and goes back for their mop. And things are quiet for a moment. There's a creature on this ship.
We'll deal with that later.
Leona?
I
think
make it
peace
better
is
and
an
then
option.
realized I couldn't.
Leona steps out of... She was in the doorway and like stepped away at one point. It's just, okay, are you done? Because I'm not done with my therapy. And it...
We
Leona,
might have more pressing matters.
Leona,
it's
I love you and I respect you. However, there are bigger matter on the ship right now. And so we need to deal with those because this is a little bit of an issue for the whole crew. So let's work as a team here and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. All right? And
Right, all those in
then,
favor of
and then
plotting this
Gloop
thing
is just gonna,
outside the ship?
she's just gonna go back into his office and try to figure out what the fuck he can do and cast and how to find this creature.
Right, all those in favor of throwing this thing out the airlock, say aye.
I mean, yes.
Really? I'm the only one.
No, I'm... And Lee raises a hand. Am I calling a meeting? Are we getting everyone? I'm calling a meeting. Everyone! Into the captain's quarter... No, wait. No, we're
Wait.
not.
Wait,
Navigation, I guess. What?
I have a suggestion.
Yes?
Just in case it tries to escape, we should put Ace in the airlock with it.
No, we're not putting Ace in the airlock.
We are not getting rid of Ace. Alright? They're behaving for now on the treadmill.
Would we like...
So help me if they're not on that treadmill when I go and check on them in an hour. Or horrible blacklist, but like it's fine. It's fine.
We need to talk. Okay. Let's figure out a better punishment for Ace because obviously physical therapy is not teaching them a lesson, and we need to figure out.
It would
better.
work if they would stop being let off early. Yeah, I don't know about that.
We see Jim was walking out the doorway, hears that, and walks back. No. Plopping down into the chair. Okay, so should I get everyone together? Do you want me to bring everyone to the main room so we're not picked off one by one, like in a bad play?
Yes, I'll go.
Yes.
Scott Ace.
Then
Let's
there
not
was
make this
none,
the next
and then
Among
there was
Us.
none is a classic, and I hate that you called it a bad play. Fuck you.
All right, I'm over here.
Really.
Or no, wait. This is Ace over here. Never mind. I'm
Jim,
dumb.
stop being a simp. We need to go.
All right.
Second
Ice,
somebody
off the
comes
treadmill.
into
Go.
the second somebody comes into the room, I prestidigitate to make me look like I'm not at all tired and there's no sweat at all.
Ace, I know you're not tired.
They're
Off the
strutting.
treadmill.
They're strutting. Am I allowed off the treadmill now? Whatever you say.
That
Your
or you
Highness.
die. Come on.
Oh.
Jim
That's
turns
wonderful.
off the treadmill.
There's been a slight security issue, one less than you. Now, come on.
Oh, I'm a security issue now.
You
think
are
I like
always a
it.
security
I
issue.
think I like it in here, and I'm not going to.
I'm gonna pick Ace up.
I'm gonna slip out of your grasp.
All right, grapple. Let's go.
Am I doing a strength?
Yeah, I think it would be athletics versus acrobatics, or athletics.
Okay. Really should have put my thing into athletics.
But it doesn't
Damn.
matter.
It doesn't matter, I hope. It's a 10.
It really doesn't matter.
Make that check.
Alright, what is... Yeah, it's only a 4. Goddamn. Okay.
Oh, you rolled a 4.
No, it's only
Oh,
a plus
no.
4.
Only a +4.
Yeah, no, you've got
Oh shit!
Oh.
I got it out.
We watch as... Maybe it's from all the working out, or maybe it's just from,
It
you know,
jumps
being
on
so
the
sweaty,
table.
but you slip out.
Jumps on the table.
Random thing. This is above table. This is above table. But I love the idea that, like, crouched in one room, we've got, like, on top of the desk, we've got Ace, and then somewhere else, like, eating snacks in the barracks or something is just Martin. Like, I don't know. Just side by side, separated by a wall. It's very cute.
And this character was...
Jim. Jim uses any pronouns and is very hot to me
Jim?
specifically.
Jim?
Yeah.
Grab Ace.
Raise my eyebrow at sorry, at Jim.
The sweat
I was
begins.
gonna say, you raise your eyebrow at yourself?
May I?
No, you may not. And with
Jim?
the security issue.
I mean, I can't do
Jim,
it.
we
You know.
can't just leave them here.
Yeah, but like consent. It's like I can't.
You may not have saw that thing, but we are not leaving Ace here. As much as it pains me to say it, we are responsible for the safety now.
I'll. When the moon colony
Either
set
you
up.
do it,
Yeah. No.
or I'll do it.
Okay.
And I'll be much less friendly about it.
Ace, if you go with us to the meeting thing, I'll take you on a hot date, and I don't know. You can dress up and stuff.
Seems like more of a reward for you now, doesn't it, Jim? He starts walking and goes to like climbing Jim style on the. They're just dangling.
This is a start. I'll get them out. It's fine. You go. Please don't do the thing. You're gonna break my stuff.
I'm going to do the thing.
Ace, are you gonna leave, or are you gonna make? Are you gonna make Quad do the thing?
You see, if she was nicer to me, I would have absolutely just left. But she was mean like less than 20 minutes ago. So this is being a bitch.
Do not make me climb up there. You will regret it.
You even make it up here.
Alright, I'm gonna climb up. You want me to do acrobatics?
Go for it. Acrobatics.
Maybe 21.
21. All right.
And I would like to try to grab Ace.
All right. For the 21, you effortlessly You can even wall jump if you want to. Get up onto the arm right where Ace has climbed. And I'm going to say you can make this grapple with advantage because you did such a great
Show
job.
off.
Excellent. All right.
21. Oh, wait. Ace got the 21. Oh, Ace got the 21.
Oh no.
Kwai, let's go. God, Ace really is a theater kid. Like, as soon as
3,
someone's simping
2.
over you, you get all the flips.
Damn it. Okay. This
You got-
sucks.
You got that
Okay.
advantage. I believe in you.
Doesn't get any better.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay. Can I instead use martial arts to hit him down?
Yeah, go for it.
Since I got out of the grapple, can they have disadvantage on the attack?
Unfortunately, yes. Jim's gonna walk around running wildly, probably grabbed a pillow, and is just trying really hard not to get everything broken. Either your bones or the workshop. That doubles as the workout room.
Okay, it is using the dex automatically, so that's good. All right, let's see.
Going to hit.
What is with these nat
Never mind.
ones? God fucking damn it.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. My armor class is very low, so
No.
you're only 2 off.
No. You could
Right. Well,
Yeah.
if I'm attacking twice,
Go for it.
because
Go
it's 2 attacks on. But damn, Ace is putting up one hell of a fight.
In the next room, everyone's gathered and is waiting very patiently.
A natural 20.
there
Nat
you go.
20! Okay, you do it. To speed things up, not only do you manage to get Ace down, but
Do
Jim...
I break Jim's arm in the process?
Don't break Jim's
It's a nat
arm.
1.
Oh.
A robot arm, not actual arm.
Oh.
Robot arm.
Do you... You know what? Unfortunately, Lefty does lose a finger. Ah, no. Well, that's okay. And Ace, as you are punched off, Jim very specifically holds the pillow up to catch you. I'm sorry. Please go.
Only for you, Jimmy. And I his nose. Go out.
Sorry about your robot arm. Wish it didn't have to come to that.
It's fine.
I know I stood here. I go and stand by Titus and drape my arm around them.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Okay, can we get to the point now? I'm sorry, We watch as everyone is finally gathered around. Armin steps out. Okay, quick call of attendance. Twins. Twins.
They were taken.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I was
Someone's
checking.
coming out.
I was
Oh,
checking
God.
something, and then I heard it a second time, and I'm like, "Now it's funny."
Twins.
Danny responds by not actually saying anything, but is adjusting a bolt on her steel defender. Luke is like, "Yeah, we're here."
Okay. Bloop.
Here.
Leona. Yes. Titus. Hi. Jim. Yeah, hello. Kwai.
I am here.
Stowaway.
No, by now I don't answer to that.
Our favorite
just
stow.
did.
Ace.
Blow them a little kiss.
You watch Armin specifically take the kiss and put it inside of his pocket of his lab coat.
Fantastic.
Okay, everyone. So, took a little bit of time to investigate, but I think I know the source of our problem. And he sort of steps between a bunch of you, and he gestures to the monitor right here, which is going to come off of the wall slightly to point better for everyone. We watch as surveillance comes up of the exterior to the ship, dated about 3 days ago. And while you are flying along, gliding through space, a little black pebble hits the side of the ship. It's so tiny, minuscule even, and the ship brushes it right off. But a stain remains. And as Armin hits the fast forward button, we watch it get bigger and bigger before moving along the ship and seemingly slipping through a crack.
Oh, so that thing can survive in space. Out the airlock it goes then.
I still don't think we should resort to violence. This is obviously
It's not violence.
somewhat...
It belongs outside. That's where it came
No, well,
from.
it seems
We're
to be...
simply putting it back.
You see, this is not just any regular creature. This is an intelligent humanoid. We have to treat it with some level of respect.
Yes,
It's an
and
invasive
it treated us
species.
with respect by entering our
so-
ship, stealing our food, and attacking our crew.
We have 2 days left of the mission. Why don't we just let it be? We have plenty of resources.
All right, so you're taking responsibility for when it destroys
I don't
anything.
take
on the ship.
responsibility for anything.
Exactly.
I say we leave it alone and it can fuck right off. I don't know.
I say if it
Not our
fucks
problem.
anything up, you and it go out the airlock.
No, we're not putting anybody out the airlock. I personally would like to reach out to this Marlin. I think
Oh, no, I
Martin?
wouldn't know that. I don't know that.
Armin is going to fast forward to a little while ago, like maybe an hour ago, because of
that
how
was
long
Caleb.
ago Ace.
That was Caleb, and I'm remembering the character name.
You're valid.
This
And
Martin. I think we should give him a chance. He's given himself a name. He's obviously intelligent in some way, shape, or form, and he's just scared of us. Reasonably so. I mean, Kwam, you did.
It was a threat.
We don't know that entirely.
Oh, so you're just willing to risk the lives of everyone on board then?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we should find this creature and kind of keep it in a contained environment and study it.
Oh, and you think it's going to be willing to do that?
If we ask
Because
nicely.
your first one was so successful, and she's gonna gesture to Ace.
I mean, yes, Ace is in happy, healthy conditions.
And they're beneficial to this crew. How?
You all love me.
Leona raises her
Other
hand.
Literally
than
not
they
in
eat our food,
Ace, make
breathe
sure
our
that
air.
Anyway.
Ace, make sure that we burn the right amount of calories per day on the vessel from stress alone.
Yes, that
That's
is
not a
definitely-
benefit.
That is,
I'm
you asked for.
I'm basically a dietitian.
You're not helping.
I'm sorry.
Basically target practice for my steel defender.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you know what? It's
Hey,
always
how many
good to
times do
have
I have to ask
an
you
extra
not to
pair of
use
hands
this
on the
curve?
board, right? You know,
Right. Helpful, like when they blew up the greenhouse. Fantastic.
Blow up
So
the
helpful.
greenhouse. They just made it a little dirty, and that. Go back to that. It is your fault that you didn't give me any training.
I mean, Ace, we just kind of
Training.
tell you not to touch stuff. Like it's.
You told
tell
me
you
to.
Touch anything because you are not trained. But do you listen? No. You go off and you touch things that you're not supposed to touch, and then you screw everything up.
I'm gonna do that anyway. So you might as well tell me what I'm supposed to be doing.
I mean,
No.
the
It
ironic
takes
thing.
months of training for space travel.
You did just.
Months, years. You just hopped upon the board and that is it. You freeload.
It didn't take years. It took 9 months. Well, almost.
And
And yet you still cause problems.
you know what the ironic thing is? This is Jag out of character. The thing that they asked you to do in the greenhouse was mop. So. And then they got to do it anyway. Okay, this really isn't the time. The issue isn't Ace. The issue is our Parasite friend. Is Parasite rude? I feel like Parasite is the point.
I feel like it might be a little bit rude.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Parasite's
to my
friend
knowledge,
is somewhere
Okay,
in the
well.
vents, probably getting ready to eat
sus.
us.
No.
Yes, it is rather suspicious.
I suppose I've never seen this thing before. What does it look like?
A monster.
Just some guy, actually. No, he didn't look like a monster. He just looked like some guy.
But
And
then
if I
the
could
weird
tell you
tentacles
what it
came
Looked like a
out.
guy.
I mean, I don't
Until
know,
he turned
guys.
into a tentacle monster.
There's obviously something strange about him, but like on first glance, doesn't look that He doesn't look that harmful.
Poor thing just needs a makeover.
I mean, I don't know about you, but in
Sure.
certain circles, tentacles actually increase the appeal. I don't know from personal experience. In other news,
Sure you
whoever's been
don't.
using the Northwest computer needs to clear their tabs when they log off.
You're not slick, hon. You forget to log out of your specific profile each time.
I'm not
I-
allowed near the computers. You can't pin this one on me.
That's right. I'm surprised you listened to that one.
I don't want the ship to crash.
So hey, not to change the subject, but what are we doing about the thing in the walls with the tentacles?
Non-lethal containment for now.
Oh, okay. Leo's gonna pull out
At
her
least for the
gun.
next 2 days.
Non-lethal. Set that thing to stun.
Okay. All right,
Can
so
we non-lethally contain it and Ace out the airlock?
No. Do we
I'm
need
allowed to joke
okay,
about
you know
throwing
what?
Ace out the airlock, not you.
Danny,
Because
or
you
is it-
two would
wait,
do it.
Which one are you? Are you Danny? Wait, which
That's
one
Danny.
just spoke? That was Danny? Okay.
That's Danny.
Okay.
I try to do like
Danny,
more like
you and
my
me-
voice for Luke and then a little bit.
Okay, that's fair.
A little bit higher for
Listen, I'm
Danny.
not paying attention. Listen, Danny, you and I need to schedule an appointment really soon, okay?
You do have quite a one-track mind, don't you? Maybe get some new material before you come back.
Oh my goodness, Ace, you're going to make this worse.
And I always.
That's the thing, is you could avoid that, but you don't. And I think that's the worst part.
Whoop, I
Monster?
don't
Scary
need
monster
a
in the
session.
sky?
What about the
It's
scary
been 2 weeks
monster?
since our last one.
I've never had a session with you, and I don't need a session
Well, what
with
do you mean?
I
Like
just...
come on, last week in the kitchen?
I
Luke,
was
are
just
you...
trying to
coffee?
make food, and you were just like, so tell me about your childhood. I didn't say a damn thing.
I was trying to get to know you a bit better, and I would still love to if you would give me the opportunity to.
I just
you-
want Ace to stay out of my way so I can do my job.
That is fair. A lot of people would like that. Okay. I say we try to find this creature and you know, figure it
Alright.
out.
Until we know what this thing is capable of, I suggest that we remain in pairs. No one is to be alone.
Oh, I call Titus.
Oh no, no. This is not a fun field trip for you. You stick with me.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
okay. If we're calling
You
people,
do
can
not
I
get a
call?
say.
I'm going with Luke. If that's okay. No offense, Ace.
I already
Fair
called
enough.
somebody. It's fair.
I figured I would just stick with my sister.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Leo is going to step aside. It's fine. Come on, simp. Jim is gonna look about. And just stand in place eventually. Okay, so we're buddying
So
up.
that leaves the two counselors together, and who else? I don't know.
Okay.
Guess that leaves you with us then.
So just to review, Leona and Titus are sticking together.
No.
No.
Listen, Titus.
What was that?
Called Titus. Immediately, I called Titus.
Titus was trying to go with someone else.
Ux.
I just chose someone else.
I
Titus
chose
ends up
Titus first.
You know what? You do have higher
I'm-
charisma. Make a persuasion check.
I'm like draped. My arms are draped over Titus. Charisma check.
Yeah, a persuasion check.
Oh, persuasion, much better at that.
Can I give Titus guidance for the counter?
Can I do an intimidation to give disadvantage?
You know what? It's a
16.
16.
It's not great.
You can do intimidation to give disadvantage if you'd like. And you know, Titus is gonna get. Let's see. Okay.
A natural 20
Yeah,
for a
that'll
20.
do it.
A natural. Nope.
Okay, so the lower is going to be a 16.
Okay.
The second one was a natural 20, so...
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Don't forget the guidance.
I won't forget the guidance. I do appreciate you.
Is everyone's stats so high? My highest is a
Unfortunately,
+8.
hard.
as you can all see, I did make the mistake of rolling with Google, but it's fine. That is going
Defo
to be
couldn't-
a lovely. You know what? We'll see, but I don't think I can beat a 16 with. Okay, so no, that's going to be a 4 total.
Great.
Titus wants to go away. They really do. But they look at your expression. And they look to Kwai, who's terrifying. And they look to your expression. Okay. Anyway, counselor buddies
Fine.
together. Apparently Titus
But remember?
Hmm.
Remember that you're responsible for them. And anything
Remember-
they destroy.
Whisper in Titus's ear. I'm responsible for myself. You are fine.
Okay.
Would I have caught that Ace said that they're responsible for themselves?
What's your perception? Your passive?
My passive perception is an 18.
For sure.
Yeah, you had that.
Well, I mean, I can try a stealth. I'll try stealthing it. I don't have that great of...
All right then. Everyone has made their groups essentially.
No, so you heard it.
What I'd like.
Ace, you do not take responsibility ever. Do not lie
Oh,
on the
I
ship.
I said I'm responsible for myself. I didn't say I take responsibility for my actions.
Mm-hmm. So your friend will.
No.
Do I make myself clear?
Put you in charge.
I mean,
Who allowed
technically,
you
if we're
on the
being
ship?
technical, I did about 9 months ago and 2 days. You are kind of a wild card, no pun intended. And Kwai
I
is.
appreciate that.
Also, literally everyone else on the ship is supposed to be here except you, so you kind of aren't in charge of anyone. Kind of, the opposite.
You are at the bottom of the food. Bottom of the food chain. Yes, sorry, I had to double check.
Do you put the parasite?
No, yes, I did
above
put
or
the
below
parasite
me?
above you. Yes.
Okay. No, cool. Just making sure.
Well,
I mean,
from
the
what we know, the parasite
parasite-
has a better temperament.
It also seems more intelligent.
On the subject of intelligence, are we
I
taking
find it more
shifts? Are we
agreeable.
just doing a search right now? What's the plan? It's getting late.
Searching the ship for now. If
And
we
if-
don't find anything, remain in your pairs.
Okay. All right, everybody, ready to make a. Okay, so to speed up, I would like an investigation check. We can either do group investigation Or, you know what? We could give the person with the highest mod advantage. What are we thinking? I will say, if it's group, I'm going to do average. So,
What's everyone's investigation?
-1.
I've got a +1, but I have advantage.
I forgot I used Goop stats,
Okay.
and Goop is 11. So this character has the intelligence of 11-year-old, which we're just not going to talk about.
Well, let's do the advantage and not take average, because we'll suck.
Yeah.
I think we should take average, because then we all get to roll.
I agree with that.
oh, you would say. Also,
Fuck off, Dante.
Dante, go back to hiding an event.
I am.
also Dante,
Sus imposter.
because they took the time to have this meeting and you've been around for so long, you do, of course, get advantage on your fun little stealth checks and stuff like that.
Well, a fun thing about being fathomless, I'm invisible when I'm in the dark.
Oh, even better. Can't wait to see how this goes.
But we still.
Because as a short rest, I have my spells back.
Yes. Still make your checks. It'll be good. It'll be good. Invisibility doesn't mean impossible. It just means very difficult.
Alright, I have a fun little cantrip of light. So as we're walking around,
Don't have confusion.
it's going to be
anymore, so
active.
You guys are lucky.
Alright, see if this advantage does anything. 16.
Okay. That's a 16 with advantage from Kwai to represent the team.
No. That was for individual.
Oh, that's right. Kwai just always has advantage.
Kwai just has advantage.
You're right. You're right. My bad.
You
Okay.
have advantage in literally all of your fucking abilities.
That's pretty good. No,
I have advantage for insight and investigation.
Yeah, fun monk subclass stuff. Okay, lovely.
I
Yes.
cast dancing lights, and one of the options for that is turning it into a medium-sized humanoid. So there's just in our group there's a third walking celestial body behind us shedding light within a 10-foot radius.
Oh my god, why what is this? I don't Why?
It's a lantern.
Oh.
Don't worry, I put my hand through its arm and it disapparates and then comes back together.
I thought it was a third stowaway. Oh, thank goodness.
That's Danny's investigation if we're rolling as a group.
Dang, guys, this is just like Among Us, for real.
Real for real.
For real.
You know when you said you wanted to play Among Us as the Outcast? I didn't think this is what you meant, Jack.
Yeah.
This isn't.
Listen, you guys, when I realized I only had enough for one session, I had to combine the themes.
I'm sure Titus has a better investigation than I do.
Yeah. It's a start, but it's good.
Yeah, Danny got a 24 and Luke got a 16.
Alright, lovely.
Jesus.
Oh, what did I do? Okay, there we go. That's
Yikes.
only 11.
It's okay. It's okay, they have advantage.
Fuck, this spell is so shitty. Why did I take this?
Sorry, did you say I have advantage as Titus? Oh, because of the light.
Yeah.
Yes. It's very good. It's
No,
very
no,
good.
because I'm not rolling. I'm giving the help action.
Oh, thank you. 16.
That's better.
That is better. Okay, that's a 16 from Titus. Jim is gonna make a check. Okay.
Honey.
Leo is gonna make a check.
Jake roll above an 11 challenge.
All right. Finally, Armin. Okay. You've got this, everyone. We've got this. I believe in the power of the NPCs. Yay!
There you go.
our fearless leader who can't stop drawing public restrooms and other contraptions. Okay. Now, just a review. Dante, would you mind DMing me what you managed to get on your fun little stealth?
I haven't done a stealth, but I can.
I'd appreciate it. Just because obviously you are invisible and hiding right now.
I think it's gonna be shown in. Yeah. Okay.
Technically, since you're invisible, you have advantage.
Yeah, remember you have advantage.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna show up in fucking here anyway. So
It's good. It's good.
120 plus. Yep. You're the 19.
Okay, great. So to review, that's a success from Armin. But since we're doing average, oh boy, gotta go down the line real quick. Okay, success, fail, 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 success, fail, fail. Okay, that's mostly failures.
Nice.
Group, over the course of that evening, as you make your checks, every room, every vent, every nook and cranny, no one finds Martin. And eventually, the ship's night mode activates. Everyone meets back up in the center, I imagine.
It seems the problem's been taken care of. I couldn't find anything, sir.
I don't understand. Pud? We hear coming from the system speakers. Yes, Armin? Did you exterminate the problem by any chance? No. Okay then. Do we want to do
They just left. I don't understand what the issue is here.
I don't think it left as much as it's waiting for us to go to sleep, so I think we should patrol.
Brightest minds in the world couldn't find the thing in the crawling in the vents.
Look, I don't know
And
what
you
to
think
tell you. It's a weird alien thing. I've never seen this before. This is my first trip into space. Well, not my first deep space expedition.
You're an astrophysicist and you've never dealt with aliens before.
No.
You snuck
Technically,
aboard a
technically, I'm an
spaceship
alien,
and you couldn't
so,
find something hiding in one of the many spots that you've probably hidden before.
Yeah, no, I mean, you are our
Which means
chief stowaway. You
gone.
think that you would know about being a stowaway. I mean, you did fail,
And
technically.
I couldn't find anything. Which means it's not here anymore.
You're not that naive.
It
Ace.
means you're useless
Stop being
and we
lazy.
should throw you off the ship.
Okay, I just say we take night shift. It's fine. We patrol. If we find it during the night, great. If we don't, great. It's okay. Worst
Good
case-
night.
I don't mind taking first shift. I don't.
I'll
need
go
as
with
much
you.
Sleep as all of you. So,
Okay.
actually, Q, can you just wait at the office? Like, give me 10 minutes alone.
You
in
want
the
to go
halls.
off on your own.
I'll scream really loudly if something bad happens. All right?
Fine.
Do you trust me? Okay. I have an idea, but you are a very intimidating presence, and I think that this being needs something a little bit more welcoming. You know? You
Right?
understand?
And if this fails, do you give up on this nation that's friendly?
No.
Then I'm going with you.
No. Give me 10 minutes, okay? 10 minutes
If this
alone.
thing turns out fine, but if it attacks you,
All right.
we get to do lethal.
No. We get to do non-lethal capturing. Okay, but right now I'm gonna try to ask it if it wants to come with us. You know, get consent and trust with it. Okay, that's my plan. All right.
If it attacks you, I'm not being friendly.
Oh, it won't attack me. Okay, I doubt it. You know, From strange creature that was newly born to strange creature that was newly born. You know, I've been there. It's very confusing. It just needs a safe environment.
I mean, Ace attacked you that one time.
Well, Ace is, yeah. Well, I think Ace
Just saying you don't have
wanted
the
to
best
see how
history
far
with
they put
stowaways.
their hand in my head. So, yeah. No, that was interesting. But I see. I've forgiven them. I've forgiven Ace for that one time. So I've moved on. You know. Uh,
And what about the other time they did it?
I've forgiven
Not the
them.
third, not the fourth.
I've forgiven them. That's what matters. And you know, forgive and forget. That's what I believe in. Right?
What about the time they
Right,
did it
well,
with a
if this-
handful of mashed potatoes?
That was interesting. I mean, I basically just ate them. They were basically just hand feeding me at that point. It was that was actually more enjoyable than the other times.
I love how we're just creating this Ace lore.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna stay in my workshop tonight, you know? Not because I'm scared or anything. I am. But because I have to fix my arm anyway. And, you know, the adrenaline is gonna keep me motivated. So, yeah. Good night.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the actually I'm not gonna say
Don't
it
say
this time.
anything. Don't say
No,
anything.
no.
No.
Actually, yeah, no. With our situation, I was no.
That was
Okay.
a mistake.
Yeah.
Fine. I shall head to bed then.
All right. Well, no, you're gonna watch with me. Just give me 10 minutes alone, and then unless you want to go and leave the whole hour to me, um,
Well, if you think you can make progress and there's nobody to talk you out of it.
okay, all right, I'll do it. I got it. All right.
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yay, bedtime.
Bedtime.
I do love bedtime. Leona is going to... Actually, fun fact. I'm afraid this is not your room. That is
Which
the
one's
captain.
my room?
Any other one. That's the captain's quarters.
Oh, okay, never mind.
All good. But yes, people start to go to bed for better or for worse. And you know, it's nice. Now, what are the twins doing? Because they haven't gone to a room, I see.
I was going to... They were going to ask Jim to stay in the workshop so that, you know, should anything happen, there's nobody alone.
Smart. Great. All right then. As this happens, as you step into the workshop, Jim looks back toward the two of you. You guys want sleeping bags? We got a few extra. Ace is a bit of a... No, wait, that's an innuendo. I was gonna say they like pillows. But, so yeah, there's spares.
I mean, yeah, if you have the spares, we just wanted to make sure that you weren't left here alone in case anything happens, and
I mean, Ace is kind of like having someone there. Yeah.
We don't really trust that Ace will protect you if anything happens. Figure they'll probably either like sleep through it or like film it or something.
I'll make that TikTok content. Come on, guys.
Guys, space TikTokers.
Their only viewers are us, and we just get kind of annoyed.
It's pretty great. As you folks do your fun little thing, I'm going to say, before you get to take your 10 minutes, Bloop. Armin is standing in the hallway. in all seriousness, Bloop, I do feel like non-lethal is the way to go, now that we think about it. I mean, who knows? One small step, all that.
Oh, I'm just trying to avoid allowing murder, because if we allow one murder to happen, then the next person to die was probably Ace, and then after that could be you or me. Um, you know, it's best to avoid any sort of murder completely. Because more people alive, the better.
Scream if you need anything, okay? I mean,
I will
not
scream very loudly. No, I'll scream very loudly. Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Good night.
Good night.
And Armin is going to head to the captain's quarters. Now, I guess my question is, Bloop, how are you... Are you going to attempt to coax Martin out of hiding, or are you
Yes.
just going to... Great. What would
Yeah.
you like to do?
I would like to go to the kitchen.
Great.
And I would like to make dinner. Whether it's probably just like a ham and cheese sandwich, honestly. Little mayo, maybe some whatever, space sandwich. I build a space sandwich.
Lovely.
And then I'm going to walk out to the hall for the last place I saw him head in like the direction of like that one dark corner, right?
Right.
I'm gonna look around, see if there's like a vent or something that he might have escaped into.
A vent?
Or something? Yes. A little sussy vent.
Roll an investigation check.
Can I roll perception check?
Perception, yes you may.
Thank you. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh, sorry, that's on D&D Sorry. Let me. Oh
You're
god, I'm
valid.
the GM. I have to play
It's
like
okay.
a player. I have to be a player today, guys. There we go. 14. Oof.
All right. You roll a 14. You
Yes,
look ar-
I take out my dice and I roll them on the floor.
All right. I'm going to say,
No.
now that everyone is gone, it's been quite some time since these prints were left behind. You see the tentacles did make some ink on the wall. And so you could imagine, while you don't have the exact location with the 14, it's definitely away from the garden and all that, and closer to the barracks, the bathroom, and the kitchen.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of head towards like the barracks, I guess. I'm gonna like unscrew one of the vents. Can I like unscrew the vent?
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
I'm assuming there's like a grate in front of it, right? Can I just like pop it out?
Sure. Okay, would you like this vent, or would you like this vent, my friend?
The one furthest away from people, because I realize everybody is sleeping.
Yes.
Yes, I'll go over. I'll very carefully, quietly take it out. I don't want to disturb my friends. I set it on the ground. And I'm going to slip the sandwich into the vent.
Martin, you sense the presence of a sandwich. Would you like... Now, we're not going to talk about the logistics of Martin sensing a sandwich. But Martin...
Sandwich sense.
Something...
Your sandwich sense is tingling.
Something tells you, maybe it's a memory or something left behind by your patron, but you can recognize when an offering is being made. What would you like to do?
I mean, I won't. Hold on. Well, yeah, I can do the. You won't actually see any of his body when you do. I know Mage Hand is supposed to be like invisible, but fuck the rules.
Mage Hand has never been invisible in every D&D game I've ever played in my entire life.
I swear so many people are like, yeah, it's an invisible.
It's only invisible for a type of rogue, so no, you're good.
Okay.
You want to make it look like a thing.
Okay, yeah. It's... Yes, a more spectral looking Tannehill comes in, just pulls it away.
Before you eat it, I recommend you try putting some of these on it. They're called cheesy triangles. They add like an extra crunch to it. I personally find it very, very good. And I'm gonna slip like a little bag of Doritos also into the vent now that I've taken note that yes, okay, he's here. And I'm gonna slip you the bag of chips as well.
You will let go of the sandwich and then, like, in one motion, pull both of them closer.
I want you to roll for flavor with advantage.
Me?
I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna let Martin roll for flavor. So that just means roll 2d20s. Take the higher one. Higher is good.
It's 16.
19 with your oh no, you don't have that modifier. You're right. A 16. Okay. With a 16.
It's a good sandwich.
Or no, it isn't. Oh yeah, it is 16.
A 16 total. The combo was correct. The bloop creature does seem to want to be your friend. And somewhere in what little memories, if you can call them that, you have the echoes. Worshippers are always nice. There's another word for them in your mind, but it's more akin to leftovers. But either way, this is a good sandwich, and those are good chips. And I don't think you've had food before, so that's saying something.
Besides people, probably not.
Yeah.
If you can hear me, my name is Bloop. I introduced myself earlier, but I think we were in a very hostile situation, so I just wanted to sort of reintroduce myself. It was nice meeting you earlier, Martin. How you liking the vents? I know we just met, but I just wanted to like offer comfort to you, since I know like this is a very odd predicament we're both in. I imagine Bloop's just talking into the darkness.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I just I wanted to, get to know you, offer you someone if you need just someone to listen to you. I'm really good at listening. Do you like the sandwich?
Martin does not respond.
Does Martin not respond? Bloop will just stand quietly waiting to see if he can hear like a slithering or like noise or something, like just trying to like find any sort of sound or voice back.
I mean, you probably hear like a bit of like this bumping sound of like something hitting, like the sound of like stuff moving around, but like nothing.
You don't say anything in response?
No.
Okay. Bloop's gonna then go, do you mind if I join you in your vent? I'm gonna cast light, and like just a little on like basically like I'm assuming I've got like a little patch on my shirt, and I just tap it on that, so like I've got like a little like light attached to me, just because it's dark, and I do not think plasmoids have dark vision, do they? Actually, I don't actually know this.
I'm so happy you asked because I don't know either. So I'm gonna check.
Hold it. Dark. Oh, I do have dark vision. Never mind.
Yay!
I'm still gonna cast it, just kind of more like a just to like test the waters, you know, kind of thing. Like I'm just gonna Bloop's gonna go. I'm gonna cast light. It's a cantrip I can cast. I'm a cleric. And he's gonna cast it. Just kind of verbally say the warning before he does. Before he casts anything. Does so. And then he's gonna like stand on like the edge of that little plant there and poke his head into the vent just to see if he can like see anything. Is it right if I come say hi?
You hear movement going in the opposite direction of you.
Okay. Loop's gonna go down. Okay. Do you not like the light? Do you Yeah, you know, do you did speak to me earlier. If you can speak to me again, all ears. And then like with it, like the part of the head that's showing in the vent, I just like sort of change the shape of my goo a little bit. So it looks like I have got like a bunch of pointy and round ears, just kind of like almost like a large fan on the side, either sides of the head. Kind of more of as like a joke. Like you can't hold it for very long, but it's kind of does so. Like I'm all ears. Get it? Okay. And they go away.
Lovely.
Are you like leaving?
No. He's looking into the vent now, kind of closer. Like I meant like hands are like hands are like in the vent, and head's like looking in.
All right.
Do you still have the light up?
I think so, unless there was like some sort of like negative response.
No, it was more just like no.
Okay, so yeah, the light would still be up then.
Where is it? Okay. I do none of these, dude. Okay, I'm going to. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use tentacles of the deep and grab you.
Let's go!
Okay.
Our first abduction.
All right.
Doing this for attack.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm just.
Can I vibe check this? Is this aggressive?
I don't think you need to.
It's
Yeah,
aggressive.
no, it's pretty bad. You're attempting to grab you.
All right. You actually have disadvantage because I am amorphous.
So that would mean it would just cancel out, right? It would just be straight.
I believe so, yes.
Do you have advantage?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. Okay, cool.
So, so this is mostly. What the fuck is the modifier? There's no real like attack modifier on this.
Yep. I mean, you basically just treat it as a spell attack, so you just use your +8.
Okay. You're right.
Somebody, anybody, everybody scream.
No screaming yet. I'll let you know. 11 doesn't hit.
That's That's all I can do.
It's you.
The turtle goes and wraps around. I just slip my hand out. Now you see, the tricky thing is I'm not like what?
That was only a bonus, so I.
Oh, it's bonus. You can do it again. Okay, do it again.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, 3 larger tentacles with a few spikes and eyes on them burst out to grab you as I cast Arms of Hadar.
Oh, great. I love that it's
Okay,
like,
is that a
you're about to
save
go
on
into
my end, or
therapy
is that-
mode, like, okay, the little tentacle tries to grab you, you hit it away, and then suddenly...
Well, I don't hit it away. I pull my hand out. Like I
pull
just,
your hand out.
I am literally goo. So it's,
Either way, buddy, that's a strength save.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a strength save on my part. Okay, let me check what my strength is.
With my inventory, I don't. Oh, I do have a rope knives.
18.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck, that's 2 above what it is.
Is it technically a grapple as well? Because I have advantage of
No,
it.
it's technically attack. I'm just trying to grab you.
Lovely. Okay.
Well, this is still damage.
I'll take it. I'll take the damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good damage.
Whoops. So this is still. This is technically 22 halved.
11. All right.
All right, you take it.
What kind of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, all good.
All right.
I suppose also I'll move a bit forward into view
All right.
for you to see a very horrifying display of half of what you saw Martin's human look to be kind of melting off of him, attempting, where you see like about 7 different eyes and a very, not like Demogorgon split mouth, but like a very large split mouth with rows and rows of teeth, slightly trying to morph into you as well. So it's like half of its face is like...
Is bloop.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I love God. Caleb loves this shit. I don't know how to respond. Because Caleb's like, fuck yeah! I love this weird shit. I love it. I love him. I love him. I love him. I want to give him a little
Very
smooch on the head.
disturbing
And Gloop, on the other hand.
is coming from its mouth. Or
Alright.
from its body.
Let me see.
You don't know
Can
which
I
one.
like insight check your intent? Is this aggressive? Are you being aggressive to me? Are you trying to eat me?
I'm
I'm
trying
trying to be your friend.
you. I'm trying to become you.
Are you trying to become me?
Right, let's
I
play some
got
aggressive music.
imposter sauce.
Okay.
Nothing scary enough.
Gloop is gonna look and go, wow, I really do appreciate your intent. And he's stepping away from the bed at this point, because you're fucking scary, man. And I love it. Gloop's gonna take a step back, and just kind of be like, I really appreciate your intent, and I would love to help you find your own identity if you give me that option or chance to. Maybe if we put the tentacles away for a little bit, a little less teeth. I know for a fact Jim is not going to, be a fan of you. Sadly, but I am so down to get to know you a little bit better if you give me the opportunity to. And Bloop's gonna take a couple steps back, a little freaked out. I want to help, genuinely. I do.
I like to imagine every time there's a long pause from Martin, it's like deafening silence.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, in our
Wet
world, I get to
slaps
listen.
the tentacles against
Yeah,
the
it's more
top
like,
and the bottom.
it's more like fucking random gross noises that would sound
Oh,
like
wet
they're from
slaps
Stranger
and
Things.
kind of like grunts. Nah, more like wet slaps and sort of like the tentacle noise being pulled against like the cold metal walls and whatever.
Caleb, if I make a wet slapping sound, then Twitch is gonna ban you.
Yeah, that's not gonna go good.
That's true.
Especially if I make a bunch of them.
Chat.
That's true. That's true. Good idea. Yeah, I mean, you're streaming on my Twitch channel, so I probably shouldn't say shit like that, right?
Well, I mean, no, that's okay. We're alluding to it.
Anyway,
right now.
what do you do? I give you this offer.
I have other options.
Can I also, in this moment, insight check your intelligence?
Sure.
Because I want to know how, like, conscious you are. Like, are you, like, do you give me the vibes of, like, just, like, a hungry animal? Like, is it this, like, animalistic? Or is it, like, is there some sort of, like, conscious intelligence behind those eyes? That's a 21, by the way, so you have to answer me now.
I mean, yeah, it's fairly aggressive, I'd say. There's a lot of, like... how do I describe this? It's like... there could have been... Like, it's intelligent enough to know what's happening and, like, what other people have done and, like, what you're saying. But it's just not taking to those words. I know what you want, but I don't want it.
Gloop is stepping away at this point rather quickly. He's going to make an exit. He's going to try to.
At that point, Kwai?
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably exceeded 10 minutes at this point.
Alright. I don't think she actually went to sleep so much as she's just waiting for, like, some sort of noise. It's been 10 minutes. She's gonna leave her room.
Great.
Let's see.
You'd probably...
She's out.
Do I see you? Do I, like, see? Hold on.
I think Kwai definitely sees
I can't
you.
use... As I'm stepping away. I can't move my token for some reason without fucking everything breaking on Roll20 because I'm on my tablet. So, can you just, like, move me a little bit closer to you? Can I move within 5 feet? Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on you. Dexterity, and I'm gonna give you advantage on all your fear attacks.
Oh, excellent. So, negotiations go well?
Partly. He enjoyed the sandwich I made him, and now I believe he wants to take over, become the crew, and probably eat us.
So does that mean lethal force is now on the table?
As much as I'd like to study him, do what you feel is necessary. Just don't tell the others.
Well. Very well. I'm gonna walk up. Is the creature outside the vent? Or is it still inside the vent, like deep in it?
In the vent.
It's in the vent?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take the little moon charm that is basically my brooch, and I am going to cast the cantrip light on it.
Great.
And I'm gonna chuck it in the vent.
Lovely. You chuck your brooch into the vent, and we watch as it falls through. And I imagine light would reveal Martin.
Yeah. Yes, you see the very disgusting, disturbing form that is a weird blend of his disguise and, like, with, like, hints of the blueness that blue is, and then with seeing you, attempts to form something from you. Doesn't really do anything, it's just...
You gotta pick a feature, come on.
Yeah, there's, like, a weird, like, slightly in the corner as well as, like,
Big
half of
titties,
your face.
big titties.
I was going to say, the titties are on the head, and they have monocles on for some reason.
I'll say it's for people that hopefully will get it. It's very thing-ish. It's just not looking.
Alright, I'm going to prepare for this thing to crawl outside of the vent. So basically, I'm just gonna ready an attack.
Mm-hmm. All right. Martin, are you going in?
We'll see as you're more ready. Instead, the mouth that's kind of like split where there's a mouth slightly splits open from the neck and inside of it begins to glow as I cast Eldritch Blast. And at this level, there's 2 of them. Hold on, I also need to check something. Where is it? It's in features. Why is it in features?
It's good. You can make 2 rolls of the Eldritch Blast. I love that we have this horrific scene happening, like half Bloop, half Martin, another half somehow monstrous creature, and then in the next room, like, people are hanging out.
Life is like a hurricane
A 6.
here in Duxford.
16 and 16.
That fails.
So you do get hit.
You don't get hit.
I don't get hit. That doesn't meet
You
my
said
armor class.
fail.
No.
Yeah, you don't
fail.
hit me.
Yeah, bud, sorry.
Okay.
A 16 does not hit. We watch as these blasts fire through the darkness. Quai's a pretty good acrobat, as we've established. It was the correct choice to take that instead of athletics.
Actually, there's something that I can do as well because I still have a bonus as an attack. And am I? Okay, this is a This is the problem with being a fucking spellcaster. Half the shit that I can do. So wait, is that? Wait, where is it?
You hear
Okay,
light dulcimer music coming through the vents.
Back in the...
Okay, no.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Tentacles of the Deep is still melee, which I don't think you're in 10 foot, right?
I don't think so.
No,
Are you
'cause
able to attack 3 times? Because you did 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Well, because
Eldritch
tentacles
Blast already magic. It gets 2 because at level 10, 2 blasts.
Because of the way it levels.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Oh, right.
No, and you're not 10 feet away, so I can't hit you with that, because there's a different spell I was looking at, but that's a full action, and if you're 10 feet away, then I can't really do anything. I can move 30 feet through the vent the other side, so you have to come inside now.
Okay.
I don't know where I am exactly.
You go back through the vent, going deeper into the ship.
Where's 30 feet?
You choose. You're underneath, essentially.
I'm gonna go. Hold on, where?
To recap what's taken place, we watched as Bloop attempted to reason with Martin. Martin, unfortunately, would not accept this, and as Quai stepped out, Bloop took a step back, accepting whatever happens, happens. Quai was smart enough to throw a light, and while attacks were attempted from both, ultimately, Martin remains unscathed, for the most part, and begins to crawl back through the ship, through the vents, still very much alive. And apparently...
Am I able to make...
Yes?
Am I able to make an announcement through Pod?
Yes, you can.
The AI?
Yeah. Pod is the
Fantastic.
yeah.
Pod.
Yes. Yes. Hello.
Send an alert out to the crew. The creature is the creature is meant to be dealt with lethal force.
The creature is meant to be dealt with lethal force. Lethal force. lethal force. And as we hear this echo through the ship, back in
Still
the
on
work,
site.
back in the ship, Jim has been working on the arm, and then I imagine everyone is jolted up on kill on sight, coming from Pud, who is not sounding very cute right now. Not sounding very good. Okay. Okay. Weapons locker, let's go. And we watch as Jim steps over, presses a button, and we watch stepping out of the little weapons locker what looks very similar to a robotic fish, we'll say. However, this robotic fish does have arms and legs. It's very cute. Okay. Hey, Ace.
Yeah.
You have offensive magics, right?
Few.
Okay, come on, everybody group up. We're grouping up. And Jim sort of heads toward the twins. Okay. Out in the hall. We going in the hall? I feel like hall.
I think at the announcement, Danny just groaned, grabbing the pillow and like holding it over her ears, and Luke is just like, "Good luck moving her, but if you can, then I guess."
Oh, okay. And as everyone heads toward the doorway that Danny is currently blocking, elsewhere in the
I
ship.
step over here. I literally don't care.
Yeah, likewise. Okay. People start to head out.
Put on lipstick as we're walking.
Are you gonna kiss it?
Some of my spells are touch-based.
Oh, you're literally okay, yeah. Elsewhere in the ship, Titus steps out. He is wearing ducky slippers. They're very cute. Leona steps out. She is fully dressed. It does not look like she's been asleep yet.
Leona, Titus.
Hi, what are we doing? What is it? Leona is already holding her gun.
The creature has been deemed a threat to the crew's safety. It is to be eliminated on site. I'm sure you got that through the alert system, Pod?
Yeah, no, yes. And Leona is going to start pacing the ship, probably heading in the direction of the others as they are heading out.
Alright, I'm going to head to the lab, possibly make a couple things that might be able to aid us. That thing wants to hide in the vents. It might be useful to have something to smoke it out. Any objections, Bloop? And she'll start walking.
All right. You begin to walk. And as various people head out, weapons in hand, I guess my question is, do we want to take our break now?
I love you. Are we sure we want to take a break? Because I do have school in the morning.
Okay, we can say no to the break. We can say no to the break.
I think we should just hammer through.
All
I
right,
think we
all
should
right.
just
Everyone's
keep on
okay with that.
trucking.
Okay then, okay. I guess, do we want to roll for initiative and just start the investigation and elimination of my pal Martin?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, everybody roll for initiative. Let's go!
17.
17.
14.
14.
It's raining outside. I like this. 6.
Okay.
Luke got a 14. Danny got a 15.
Okay, great. Martin goes last from the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
Martin, Luke, Q, Danny, Ace, how's Bloop doing? Is Caleb dead?
Probably.
Give me half a second. I got up for like 1 minute.
And we're
Hold
rolling for
on.
initiative.
How dare you?
Okay. Fuck. D20 plus nothing. Why does it keep going up? Go down. I don't know. Plus 20 to a roll that should have nothing. 10.
Okay, great. With a 10, our initiative is settled. We open up with Ace at the top. Ace, you don't know where this thing is, but you know it's somewhere on the ship. What would you like
Sure
to do?
Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. Okay. Can I... So this is an intelligent creature, right?
Right.
I, just... Honestly, I go up to one of the vents on the wall.
Okay,
Darling, it's no fair if you're in the vents. Come on out.
Jim is going to stand beside you awkwardly and just kind of whistle like he's trying to get a dog to come over. She's not having a great time tonight.
It's more fun out here. Come on.
You just attempting to persuade Martin?
Yep.
Martin, you interested?
I mean, not. I mean, yes, but not interested enough to be like to purposely be like, oh, I'm gonna go outside and I can clearly hear everybody
Great.
because I know what's happening.
I assume you're not giving yourself away then.
No,
Okay, great.
you probably just hear weird echoing like shriek and clicking sounds.
You're gonna shriek and click.
Hey, can I kind of pinpoint where that is?
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that's gonna. Sorry, Martin. Okay, investigation with advantage. Hear it.
Sure. Investigation's not great for me, but I'll do it.
Okay, you got a 19 total.
I only saw the.
You hear the clicking, and if you'd like to use your movement, you can probably go 5, 10. I mean, do you want me to move it? Do you want me to move you toward it?
Where is it? How far is it?
Let's see. You see over where my good friend Bloop is?
I'm the gray one.
Under the
Okay.
ground. Would you like to use your 30 feet of movement to head over there?
I have 40.
40! I forgot. You are fast. You could definitely go there. Like, it's within 40 exactly.
I walk 20 feet forward towards it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There. Well, I'm there. Okay. And then I teleport 30 feet into up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space. So here, and the enemy takes 4 fire damage just because I'm in my face ups to summer.
Lovely.
Then I'm gonna go and cast Shatter at 5th level.
Lovely.
Did you make a con check?
Why the fuck did I make Constitution my +2 and not my +3? What was I doing?
Make that con.
Sorry,
check.
con save rather.
Con save.
That's still +2. Well, I guess that counts because I'm underneath.
I mean, I'm in the vents. That's why I pinpointed your location. It does not succeed, I'm afraid. So that's 6d8 thunder damage, I believe. Thunder damage.
And I can't really see you, so I can't counterspell this as a reaction.
What did I just say? 68. Okay.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, we'll see. Don't jinx it.
I don't wanna jinx it.
28 points of thunder damage. Plus
20.
the 4 on top that I just did with my teleport.
That is a total of 32 points of damage that Martin takes.
Am I only taking?
Oh,
damage
did
in
you
the
succeed?
30s?
My bad.
No, I didn't.
Oh, no. No. You vibe and you die. These are the laws of the land.
I was 32, so well, I'm still alive.
You are still alive. Essentially what happened on this turn is my good friend Ace hearing under the floor just where Martin was.
How big are the vents, by the way? Just out of curiosity, because I'm most likely like on what you would only assume all fours.
I assume I'm laying on my stomach, but
Yeah.
that's...
Yeah.
I mean...
So essentially the way
You
that...
lie down and then teleport in.
So a space in the vent. You see the hallways? The hallways essentially make up the vent. So imagine 2 spaces. It's good. It's good. Anywhere you see the hallway, like right here. Boop, 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 boop. I just realized I'm not making a mark. You understand. All this. All this. All this. These are vents,
so it's
my
a
friends.
fucking
Yes. Mm-hmm.
huge vent. Alright.
It's a huge vent. You lay down on your stomach. That's your turn, Ace.
That was... Yes, that was my bonus action and movement.
Great.
Wait, so does this mean we're both technically prone and have advantage constantly?
It's fun. Yeah. Anyway, Danny! You hear the sound elsewhere in the ship of Ace moving and chatter being cast. So you can imagine things are getting fun. What would you like to do?
I think Danny is just preparing by getting the steel defender ready as well as the homunculus. Not that it's going to be that useful. The homunculus is a small, like, mechanical but anatomical heart with 4 wings, so the 2 on the top are larger than the 2 below. That are very clearly metallic, but look, feathered, almost like angel wings. Just because that's something that I've had flavored for a while, for this character. And yeah, that's just it. Just getting ready in case the invader shows up here.
Great, that's your turn?
Yes.
Okay, great. Kwai, you know where under the floor our friend is now. What would you like to do?
What?
Basically, where Ace is, you know that under the floor, that is exactly where your friend is. That is where the parasite is. That is where Martin is. What would you like to do?
Okay, I don't really have a way of dealing with it right now. For right now, I'm gonna see if I can make some potions that I can chuck into the vents to harm it.
Great. All right. Do you want to say you dash to the workshop room, or?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, as opposed to you make it. I assume you don't have the supplies on your person, do you?
I don't think they have it on their person. It could be in their room, which is like right here.
Yeah,
but-
go for it. All right, you can dart into the
Cool.
room. Make a check with alchemist supplies, and we're gonna say
Sounds
rule of cool
good.
advantage because you're making explosives in a tense situation.
All right.
In real life, that'd be with disadvantage, friends. But we don't want the ship to blow up. Then we don't get to the end of the narrative arc, and we'll never find out if Bloop gets therapy of his own. Isn't that what we're all
No, we
fighting?
want the ship to blow up.
Well, how's that check? You add your proficiency bonus because you've got alchemist supplies and vibes.
All right. Let's do that. Which thing does which skill does it use again?
We'll say you're gonna use your Arcana plus your... You know what, we'll say Intelligence plus your Alchemist proficiency. So that would be, for you, a +5. D20 plus 5
Oh.
with advantage.
Wonderful.
Dirty
The
20!
20. Let's see if it gets better. It doesn't get better.
Okay, great. What were you trying to make exactly? Just something that would explode? An acid? A poison?
We are making something that would essentially burn, so like it's like an acid.
Lovely. Okay. You've completed
Just
your...
bleach.
It's bleach. Mustard gas. Okay, great.
That's actually extremely basic, but
Well, you know what? Some people like 2004's Bleach, Jay. I'm sorry. I know some people here prefer One Punch Man, but we can't talk about that right now.
Jake, I love you. You put me in a game of space. My STEM brain is going so fast.
I love you.
I'm burning so hard.
I'm glad. All right, lovely. And now would you like to try to step back up, get to the vent, and throw it in to hopefully reach Martin?
Yeah, if I can do that at my turn.
Yes, you've only used, we'll say 10 feet to get to where you are now. And you're a monk, so you know you have the speed to get back out there. You've got 50 feet. May I move you?
Sure, go for it.
All right. 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't want that screen. I really don't want that screen. 35, 40. I'd like you to make an athletics check with advantage to chuck
All right.
this into the vent and hopefully get to roll toward Martin.
All right, let's see here. That didn't work. It was with advantage. It's a 10.
With a 10, that is unfortunately not incredibly successful. That said, it rolls 5, 10. And that's when we hear the little explosion go off. I would like a dexterity save from Martin, please.
Yep.
That is a
Good.
natural 1. Alicia,
Yes.
would you like
It was
to
a-
roll...
It was literally on top of the 19.
I watched it just shift from the 19 to the 1, and I'm like, oh, buddy.
Would you like to roll...
Buddy.
you know what? It's okay. This could be worse. I'd like you to roll... Ooh, do I want to do this? Roll 5d4 fire damage for me.
5d4?
That's right, 5d4, I believe. You know what? We'll add 6. 64, please. Roll 64.
All right.
Okay, Jake.
It'll be 16.
We watch as a small explosion goes off. Not reaching you, but reaching 15 feet forward in the vent. Martin, it's not a nice sensation. With a 1, it's not even a good one. But I believe you are still standing. You've had a very short life, and it's been a bad one. Luke, what are you doing? I'm sorry, assuming that's your turn, Alicia. I believe... Okay, yes. I gave you a bonus action to throw because you used your action for the alchemist supplies, and your movement is used. Luke, what are you doing? I need to know.
So, where are the vents in this room? Because I assume...
If there's a
that the
potted
vents
plant,
lead in.
there's a vent. Except for, obviously, the garden, because that would be very unrealistic.
The garden is just nothing but vents.
It's the sussest
Yeah.
place on the ship.
But, like, in theory, every room should have at least one vent for airflow.
Correct. I'm just saying that if you want to, like, rush over, as opposed to...
This one, you know?
Yeah. You got that
I mean,
one.
I'm not, like, rushing over. I'm just looking for a vent in the room.
Okay. I imagine there'd be one. Let's see. You see my good friend over here. The arm has one right here, right beneath it. So it gets that good airflow. Would you like to go over there?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move closer, and I'd like to try to get that vent cover off.
Okay, you take off the vent cover. That is going to be... You know what? our little friend, the fish, is going to waddle up to you. Would you like advantage on your strength check to pry it out? Or are you going to do something else to get it off?
I mean, I figure there's probably like screws or something that I'd be
Sure,
undoing, and then
Yeah, okay. Do you have any proficiency with the tools to, like...
well, I don't know that an herbalism kit would really include screwdrivers, so no.
Okay, you know what? You're valid. We're gonna rule a cool this. The fish's mouth opens up. You see a screwdriver where the lips are. Would you like to use the fish to open the air vent?
You know, I think I'm just gonna pry it off. Yes, I would like to use the fish.
Okay, you use the fish. I'm gonna give this to you so you can do your cool thing. We watch as the fish takes that air vent off. What are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna call into it. Hey, invader, come here. Fresh target for you.
Martin, you are currently being burnt. Are you gonna go there?
Who the fuck are you? Like, all. That's a lot of movement to get to here.
Yeah. I don't think you're gonna be able to do it on this turn.
That's also a lot of target right in front of me.
At least you're still separated by the floor, so, you know, you're technically under these people here. I assume Martin isn't gonna head in that direction just
No,
yet.
I'm not.
Alright, Steven, would you like to do anything else?
Hmm.
Dumb ways to die. Like the song. I think this is a dumb way to die.
So have I technically used my action or my bonus action?
I'm gonna say your free object interaction was using the fish. To be kind to you. Use your action, use your bonus action. What are you gonna do? Give it to me. I believe in you.
Just really quickly check some stats. Yeah, so
I don't like that laugh. What is this even doing?
So I'm gonna use my wild shape. Technically I'm using 2 charges of it.
Okay, great. What are you doing?
There's now an air elemental making its way through the vents.
Oh no! Alright.
Which does have a 90-foot fly speed. So.
Oh no.
How close can I get, Jake?
I'm gonna be honest, just... I love Dante and I talked about this, and it's like, yeah, this will be fun, this will be cute. And now it's just so much blood is about to be shed. Yeah, 60 feet, you can go there, you can go there. We watch as you
Wonderful.
you shoot... Don't you mean wonderful? I'm sorry. Please continue.
Yes, and we'll put my token there for simplicity's sake, but technically, air elementals can end their turn in a hostile creature's space.
I hate that.
So I am technically swarming around Dante right now. It does not do any damage or anything, but
Okay. Used your bonus action, or was that? It was your normal action to wild shape.
yes, it's my normal action to wild shape.
Oh wait, no. Combat wild shape is bonus action. I don't know. It's good.
As an action, you can magically assume the shape of a beast that you've seen before. Twice per short rest, max CR 1/4.
Okay, but you're a moon druid, so
Fourth
you get to
level
use
CR,
bonus action. It's cool.
yeah.
You have your bonus action. Would
Is
you like
it-
to attack? I used your bonus action. Would you like to use your action?
So I can. I didn't even realize that was Moon Druid. I just wanted to be able to turn into an air elemental. Yes, I would. I would like to attack.
Attack.
I sure would. I sure would.
And since when are
Um,
druids able to turn into elementals?
Since
I didn't know
Moon
this was a
Druid,
thing. Okay.
it's a 10th level Moon Druid feature. So I just barely have it.
Okay. What is your attack, my friend?
um,
What's your attack?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I was like, oh, I could do the one that's like technically a legendary action or something, considering the recharge of it. No, I'm just gonna do my normal attack, which I do get to do twice. So 25 to hit, and a 20 to hit.
Martin really should have just agreed to be everyone's friend.
Do those both
Did
hit them?
offer.
Yeah. Yes. I mean,
If
yeah.
Mhm. Have you been noticing how everything, like, how 16s hit?
Steven?
No, I actually haven't.
All right, Steven.
Even if I use a mage armor, my armor would be 16.
Oh yeah.
So that's 32
I'm at
points of
23.
damage.
Hat. Is it lethal?
I think getting slammed around in an air vent by an air elemental is pretty lethal, yeah.
Okay. How are you gonna do this?
There's just a powerful wind with a face surrounding you now, Dante, and you just start like kind of bouncing between the top and bottom of the air vent until you go limp.
Great. Martin?
What? I don't have a turn. I can't do anything.
Martin?
I had something.
As things go limp, as you go limp, you feel cold. Not as if you're being embraced by death, but almost like when someone has been eating ice cream and they kiss you on the forehead. And as you open your eyes, all you see is an endless abyss. But it feels more like a blanket. Now, you're going to hear a voice in your mind. And while everything about what you're going through is relaxed, it's muted almost. The voice is not. Spawn. Do you say anything?
the usual weird noises that sent kind of go in the pattern of affirmative.
You did. As things begin to fade, I'd like to jump forward in time. Crew of the Moon Pie, you are able to clean up after this disastrous event. And while that night was almost too much to deal with, time moves forward, and before you know it, it's the day of your arrival. Beautiful day, really. As I imagine several of you are in the main room, in the control room, even Ace. You see that lilac-colored moon come into view. Before you know it, you're landing. Armin is already pouring champagne fresh from the food materializer, and while it doesn't taste like much, it's a nice little treat. Yeah, you can take a long rest, Steven.
You know, just in case I need to wild shape again.
Just in case. You hear a little speech from Armin that day. When I graduated from the academy, when I was lucky enough to get the internship at the Feister Corporation, I always knew I wanted to do something new. And having the chance to spend these last 9 months with all of you aboard the Moon Pie, heading toward Azrael, that has been brand new for me. And now, we all get something new, a new chapter, a new beginning. Not just for ourselves, not just for Seiloon, but for everyone. That said, I do have a bit of a confession to make. We are not alone aboard the Moon Pie. And you watch as Armin seemingly produces a tray full of ice cubes.
What's all these?
Are you familiar with the Kuatoa?
Am I?
The little frog guys.
The little frog guys. Yes, exactly, Ace. But not just any frog guys. Beings whose very belief shape the reality they live in. They're as close to celestial as any of us could be with their imaginations alone.
So are you all in a moon cult then?
I wouldn't call it a moon cult. And I don't want my beliefs to impact my colleagues, of course, although I do think Seiloon, as the goddess of adventure, has inspired us all. But Ace, it's so much more than that. As they were dehydrated, they believed that they were being transported somewhere back on Abba's. As they step out, they will believe that they are stepping foot onto a Seiloon colony with a full atmosphere, with state-of-the-art technology, with everything we'll need. These little guys are going to jumpstart us 100 years.
ice cubes are going to create a sustainable atmosphere on the moon.
That's right.
Do you want to watch?
Great. Yeah, no, I will believe anything at this point. I just wanted to say it out loud, so I knew I was. You pinch me. This feels this feels fucked for even you guys.
As the ship docks on Asriel, and as it opens up, suited up, Armin is able to step outside. Bloop, I'd like you to roll an insight check.
Oh. I think I might have accidentally closed my sheet. Shit.
Dang.
Insight.
Yes, please, with advantage.
Okie I need to sneeze so bad right now. That's besides the point. That's plus.
Dirty 20.
Advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
I'm gonna take the 20.
Mm-hmm.
As the resident counselor, the therapist of the crew of the Moon Pie, you know that to a certain degree, Armin has seemed, well, maybe a bit out of it from the beginning of the journey to the end. He's been eccentric, of course, since the beginning, but something about the way he walks as he prepares these cubes, settling them one by one. Something about the way he smiles. It's a new level of concerning you may need to add to the file.
I pull up my Glock. No, I'm kidding.
We all fire.
And the
Luke
thing
pulls
is,
a Quagmire.
Leslie, you were not made aware of the Kuatoa. None of you were. The plan was to set up, but you thought you were the skeleton crew. You thought others would follow behind. It's weird, and it's bad, and it's gonna work. But Ace was not incorrect in stating that it's a little fucked. And gradually, as Armin begins to apply something to each cube, we watch as a large family, Kuatoa, rehydrate and spawn. And rather than immediately being torn asunder to the atmosphere, they stand perfectly still, blink, look to one another, and they begin to hug, and laugh, and grin. And in mere moments, you watch as the terrain around you is changing. Jim, who is already sending machines out, rovers onto the ground, can't help but stand back, mouth agape, as buildings are practically building themselves. Trees are sprouting. And just as the last Kuatoa seems to take a breath, Armin removes his helmet. Not poison. Or dead. I'm not dead. Hi. off in the distance, eclipsing half of the sky, you see Mortis, the dead planet that you are currently orbiting. Luke's a druid. Luke, would you like to make a survival check?
Survival? Um. Question. Can I take a bonus action first?
Yes.
Wonderful. So, as things are being weird, Luke is also gonna be weird. And Luke's teeth are gonna get longer, his ears are gonna grow into a point. His fingernails will become more like claws, as I'm using my shifter ability. Because wild
Fantastic.
shape isn't the only shifting I have. Um, and that does mean I have advantage on survival checks
Oh,
and all
lovely.
wisdom checks. Uh,
As you are doing this, Titus looks at you. Is like, whoa! I love cats.
okay, starting off with that 23. See if we can do better with the advantage. We cannot. 23 it is.
Lovely. Looking at the surface of Mortis in the distance, you know it's very dead. You were told from the beginning that it was a dead planet. That's the reason you were coming at all. Space colonization is sketchy, but at least there was nothing here. No one here. But something about the way it looks compared to the last photograph the ship was able to take. You could swear this gray planet looks a bit more red. And the atmosphere, a bit more active. You definitely recognize a storm brewing.
I closed the hatch door with an outside.
You'd like to close the hatch to the door?
Please.
From inside the ship?
Yes, please.
Yes. Who's standing?
Who are you?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
What were you gonna say, JB? It's okay. I was just wondering who's
Who's
inside.
all getting negative energy here? I mean, I assumed none of us had stepped out yet just because of the helmet thing.
Highly so.
Right. So I'm not liking the maniacal laughter, and I'm not liking secrecy. I know, like, I'm again bottom of the food chain here, but I have no. I don't think we should stay.
No, I know evil when I look at it. That's not evil. That's
Insanity.
That's maniacal.
Caleb, I thought you said that's Saturday, and I'm like, what?
yeah.
Saturday.
Insanity.
It's not evil, it's Saturday.
Not even Saturday, it's Sunday.
I was going to call it satisfaction, but on the edge of too much, yes. But we're here now. I mean, what's there to do? The colony's being sprouted from nothing as we speak, and it's 9 months back, so...
We don't have the supplies to make a trip back.
We absolutely have the supplies to make. We have a food materializer. The food might not be great, but we...
You think that's gonna last another 6 months?
Fine. And yes, I do. Thank you.
I mean, I will say we could, but like, what are we gonna do? Leave him behind? Like, he hasn't done it.
That was my thing. Yes.
Oh. Oh, so when we talk about leaving you behind or at the airlock, when you make us miserable for 9 months, to know. But I mean, no,
I'm
the thing
not
is I don't
borderline
disagree.
insane. Yeah.
Uh,
The difference is I'm not completely crazy. I pull little pranks here and there. That's what I do. That's what I enjoy. You know what I also really enjoy is not being eaten by frogs or whatever it is that's happening outside. I look out the window, what the fuck is going on?
they're honestly having a real good time. You see some of them bumping chests, like, yeah, we made it, and all that, walking around, chatting, arms around each other. And Armin is having polite conversation with them while also going from place to place. You see him holding blueprints and nodding. A little more lucid than a few minutes ago, but still. Alright, so are we going to vote then?
I'm good with the vote.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
All
I
in favor of going home. Say aye.
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 I.
Aye. Aye.
I mean, I don't. Listen, I get it. I do. I get it. But like, we just got here. You know, maybe give him some time. I don't know. He's like that's Armin.
Don't-
That's nerdy Armin. That's our friend. That's our.
It's Nerdy Armin who just
Am I able
Lied
to
to us
maybe
for 9
insight
months.
Insight on who?
specifically Armin?
Go for it.
Can I do insight on the frogs?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay, I can, or
Yes, you may. You both may.
all right. First one. Let's go with a 19.
Okay.
21.
The frogs don't seem to be even a little bit evil or anything. They seem very friendly and nice, and one of them even waves at you from the window, makes a little peace sign. They just seem to be happy to be here. You don't know what their deal is. And Armin with a 19, he does seem troubled, but honestly just thrilled.
Does he have malicious intentions? Like,
Doesn't seem to be evil. It doesn't seem malicious. He's excited to be building this now. Like, bringing the Kuatoa out here was a little dicey, yeah, and not telling you, that's weird. That's weird. But he
I got
doesn't...
a computer. Sorry.
What would you like to do on the computer?
I'd like to check the oxygen levels.
Oxygen seems stable for now.
I don't mean inside the ship, I mean outside.
Inside. You're checking outside.
Okay, cool.
They are rising steadily.
They're breathable.
They seem breathable, yes.
Anything toxic in the air?
The atmosphere is exactly like Apis, or at least it's getting closer and closer over time.
Apis.
Apis. I'm sorry, Caleb.
I've been sitting quietly.
Apis.
So no longer.
No, an Apis. It's just like Apis.
Good, perfect for Ace. Let's kick them off the ship. That is me saying that out of character as a joke.
Can we give it like a day though? Like a day? Like I'll go.
Shouldn't
I'm not
we-
gonna fall asleep out there, but like
shouldn't we at least talk to Armin? They are our captain.
yes, I suppose so. Well,
had just hired to keep the crew sane, but this is a bit far. I wouldn't mind talking with him, but I don't know how much I would get out of him.
I'm going to wait a day, and then we can revisit this.
Right,
That's a
because
very,
if we
that's a very
decided
smart idea.
Right, because if we decided to stay, you could totally pilot the ship on your own. You have so much training, after all.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
No, but we know what you're not capable of, and that's flying the ship.
Every single thing we are well aware you are not capable of.
You never let me touch the computer, but that doesn't mean I wasn't watching when you did it.
And you think you can learn by watching?
I absolutely think you can, but...
Well then, when you crash and burn, we'll be laughing at you.
At least I won't be
still
eaten
think-
by giant frog people. Talk to your nerd boy.
Suddenly the door opens up, and you see Armin stepping back in. Hi. Hi!
Armin,
I can't...
do you want to talk to us about the frogs and why you kept that from us?
The Kuatoa? Yeah, sure. One thing. And you see him bring two inside. Okay, you two, would you mind... guess what? And he's holding up the blueprints. And these are gonna be here in just a couple of days. Just you wait. Here, why don't you read all about it? And you see them kind of shrug and walk over to a table. And they're looking at them akin to children looking at coloring books, but vibes. Okay, yeah. What's up?
Why did you lie to us?
Lie? I mean, I wouldn't say...
Purposely withhold information?
Lies of omission are still lies, darling.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it was... Look.
You don't know why you kept this important information from your crew?
Listen, before we left, I had... a dream last minute, and it was, like all dreams, a little confusing and sketchy at the time, but the Kuatoa plan seemed like a great one, and I didn't want to reveal it just in case it didn't work, because I don't really know a ton about cryogenics, but I managed to figure it out.
Tell me this, Armin. Did you tamper with evidence?
Evidence?
To get the okay to come out here?
No, I wouldn't...
Because when you look at that, they're gonna point to the planet that's down below. That is not a dead planet.
What are you talking... And you see Armin stare out the window at the planet.
Does that look dead to you?
No, I don't.
So did you, or did you not tamper with evidence?
No, I would never. I didn't.
I would like to insight.
Make insight with advantage. He seems very flustered.
I have advantage anyway. I can't have
Oh, you can't have more advantage. You're right. Okay.
Just give him disadvantage on deception.
That's gonna be a 25.
He seems entirely honest. This is the strangest thing. He's as confused and bewildered as anyone else is, and as he's staring down at the planet, you could almost tell that it's the storm that's brewing that originally only Luke could really notice. The planet's getting brighter. Brighter.
It's a bomb. We should go.
And suddenly we see...
Moon's evil.
Moon's haunted.
Moon's haunted.
We watch as suddenly
Guys.
a button is slammed down on the console, and we see Jim, who's sort of holding on to Pud for dear life, make the ship detach and attempt to head off of Azrael. And then you see Armin look back. Wait, no, what are you doing? Sorry, bud. Can't. Nope, not risking it. This is weird. This is real weird. No, I don't know what this is, but it's not. I
grab Armin.
What is the number
Armin?
one rule of this
Armin?
crew?
I don't believe you did anything wrong here. However, The moon's fucking haunted, and I don't want to stay here.
Suddenly,
Crew safety is our #1 priority. You
And
know
I-
that.
And I grab Armin so he can't like stop Jim.
grapple check.
Oh, if we're grappling.
21.
-1. I'm sorry, it's a 1. It's a 1. A 1 versus a 21. You pull Armin back. And he walks. He watches. And as the moon gets smaller and smaller and you begin to move, suddenly, the surface below, it almost looks empty for a second. You can't see the Kuatoa, or the trees or the buildings that were just forming. They couldn't have gone that far. You're getting as good a view as anything else. And suddenly, almost out of nowhere, you recognize something is growing and growing and growing out of the moon.
Oh.
And
Who's
it's
haunted?
difficult to perceive. It's like a computer image that's low resolution. Your eyes can't really take it. But
It's like a really low quality image.
it's like
Don't
you don't,
say.
but it's red and pulsating, and it doesn't take long for you to realize that it has come from the moon. No, it's come from the formerly dead planet behind that moon. And as you see what you cannot see, you recognize teeth first more than anything else.
That's a mouth.
All right, time to
it's
go.
Martin, guys. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going.
Martin's back for Act 2. Let's go.
As you folks attempt to fly off, I'm going to need one person to make a check on the controls, and then another person to make some sort of intelligence check to try to understand what it is that is right here.
Okay, who's the smart person?
Not me.
Do we
What
have a
checks are we
smart
making?
person?
I'll take an intelligence
Intel.
check. History would be better.
Does a
+3
plus
to
8 work?
history. Oh yeah, that
Plus
works.
8.
Go ahead.
Does
Go
it-
to that.
Yeah, if a plus 8 works. Anyone give me advantage?
Yeah.
You can
Well, we'll help. Yeah.
Wonderful. Plus 8
No, we're
to
not going to help you
history.
steer the ship away from safety. You
No,
fucking
this
idiot.
this is to figure out what the worm is.
Dirty 20.
20. Love it.
The planet is, you mean?
The
Yeah.
planet, the worm, the thing coming from the planet and consuming the moon. With a dirty 20. This is for Danny?
Yes.
Danny, you think back to one of your younger years. Not by much, but young enough. And it's essentially, well, there was a seminar. I say seminar because while it was certainly marketed that way, that's also the most polite way of referring to it when a speaker comes up to talk to you about nonsense stories, essentially. The idea was, it was a theory, a simple theory. What if our universe is not infinite? What if there is only so much in the way of expansion, that while we cannot perceive it, there are walls of sorts, barriers, or something at the edge to keep the universe from expanding forever, because, well, it doesn't make sense. Furthermore, what if all of the universes, all these hypothetical multiple worlds, are up against each other, box by box by box? What if there are things greater than we are that can push between them? Why would they do this? What would they consume? To make a long story short, what if there are entities that we cannot perceive, moving, watching, waiting, consuming? The long and short of it was a lot of rambling, and eventually the speaker had to be asked to leave politely. But the short version is eldritch beings we cannot comprehend, slipping into our realm, waiting for us right at the edge. The places people aren't supposed to go, at the wall of the universe. Something you would realize, Danny, is as you looked past the planet, you couldn't perceive what was behind it. It was space, it was dark, of course, but as you try to think back, you realize you can't look back there. Because there isn't anything there. Because whatever this is crawled out of the darkness, waited as this planet, and the moment all that celestial energy came from the Kuatoa, from their belief, it just had to consume that. And now, it's looking for a chaser. TLDR, this Cthulhu-looking mother lover is getting ready to kill you all. How's that?
Yeah.
How's that check on the ship's controls?
I don't think we
What
decided
role
who
is
was
it?
going to do it.
I'm going
Yeah.
to need some sort of... Okay, let's see. If you have proficiency with... What do you call it? Okay, there's space, there's land. Basically vehicle proficiency. If you have that, you can add...
I don't think anyone has that.
Oh,
Does Jim have it?
Jim has it.
Oh, Jim can make the check.
Okay,
Just
Jim
give
is going to make
the
this...
help action.
Yay! All right, Jim. So Jim is just going to add... Oh. Wrote that formula incorrectly. We're good. That's a d20. We're going to add 8. With an 18, Jim sends the ship into overdrive, essentially. But as you see this thing back
Jim has
below...
advantage.
Oh, advantage, you're right. You're using the help action. Jim sort of calls back. Okay, I need all the juice we've got into the engine. Armin's the only other person that can drive this thing, and we all know he's not doing it. Danny, I need you to... I don't know. Hack the hell out of it. I don't know.
They go
Rewire
around and
things.
start turning off lights and shit.
All power needs to go into that engine.
I turn off lights.
At 23. Danny, would you like to go to the engine room and attempt to do something?
Yeah, I think I would.
Go for it. I'm gonna need an investigation check or an arcana check, because at the end of the day, magical engines. You're an artificer.
Investigation or Arcana. They
Yes.
are the same modifier.
Just make the roll and add the modifier.
So,
Go for it. Go. That's
26.
At 26.
Biggie, I want you to know that I'm gonna go on a space rant in your DMs later, and it's gonna sound like a lot of actually, and that's not what it is. I'm just autistic and like space.
I love space, and I can't wait to hear about it.
Okay.
All the lights in the ship go off, except for the ones to the console, and you feel things start to shake. Not because you're feeling how fast the ship is moving, but because all the electronics are frying themselves, essentially. And while you can't see it as the ship turns, you can feel it in your mind, waiting for you. It's reaching out. Whatever this is, as fast as you're trying to go, it's like being chased by an endurance predator. It took you 9 months to get here. How are you going to go back? Now, going back to day 1 of the mission, the effect that got you as far as it did into space essentially took a shortcut. Using a very experimental drive, Armin was able to slingshot you as far as possible through space before conserving fuel to make sure, your engine didn't blow up. That's the reason you couldn't bring Ace back when they climbed aboard, because you were already the equivalent of, well, you were too far gone. But the ship could only make that kind of jump once. It was supposed to save time, it wasn't supposed to save your life. But now, well, there's a 50% chance you'd blow up, but it does seem like a better option than getting eaten by Cthulhu. Bloop. Quay. Armin is holding onto a chair, fingernails digging into it, whispering to himself over and over and over again. I don't know, is it not mine? Was it not mine? Was it not mine? Was it not mine? Completely lost in his mind.
I'm just gonna put him in his room.
As you try to bring him to his room, he flinches, but he goes. Leo is going to look to you, Bloop. I have a theory. I think this was supposed to happen. I mean, obviously, it wants us dead, but I mean, that dream I've had, the recurring one, being shattered. Inevitable, really.
I don't want to be shattered! We're gonna get the fuck out of here, okay? I'm not ready to die! Your dream's great, and you know what? Dreams oftentimes predict the future. Yes, I know that divinity, blah, blah, blah. I'm a cleric. I get it. Okay, I don't give a shit right now. We're about to die, and if we can get out of here, we fucking should. And he's just gonna try to help in whatever way he can to, I don't know, get more power to the engine.
Great. All right.
He's panicked.
Lovely.
He's not being a therapist in this moment. Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course not.
This is life or death, baby.
Titus is going to rush to the greenhouse and sort of call toward Luke. I have an idea. You should come with me. I need you. And he's already booking it.
Yeah, Luke is definitely following because plants.
Lovely. Because plants. That's the most important thing here. You see
Because
Titus take
plants.
plant after plant off of the wall and then start comparing leaves and taking a juice and putting it in a vial and mixing it a little bit. Okay. Fuel. We need fuel. I mean, not just a fuel. We need a... Are you any good with... Can you see how ripe this is? And he pushes the equivalent of a giant eggplant into your face. I need you to make a nature check.
A nature check. Surprisingly not as... Well, not surprisingly, druids are wisdom-based. I'll say surprisingly not as good as my survival.
As you're making this, Titus calls back. Quiet, I need you to carry something really heavy. Use those big arms of yours, please, please.
Alright, what am I carrying?
A lot of plants, and I need you to just smush them up real good and put them in a barrel, and we're gonna pour it into the engine from the... Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, alright. Do you think it'll help?
You rolled a 17?
What am I rolling?
Yes.
Great. You picked the ripest one out of the bunch. Alicia, I would like you to make an athletics check to try to go back and forth as quickly as possible. Giving it your all.
Okay. Yeah, not happening.
With a 9, you attempt to push, and you feel your muscles burn. You can drag a few of these back and forth, and you can smush up some plants, but it's a lot to handle, and gravity feels all too much. You're a diplomat, you're good at pushing people, but pushing yourself is one tall order in this moment.
Jake, I do also want to mention, at the beginning of the journey, Luke would have cast plant growth over 12 hours to enrich all of the soil, yielding double crops for a full year
That
within
works.
the greenhouse.
Okay. Bloop, you know that Danny is giving the engine everything it's got, and you know that Lucas and Titus are mixing something together, and Kwai is trying to bring it to the engine to fuel something up, but it's a lot. And you know Jim is trying so hard to drive. You know that Ace is trying to make sure that Armin doesn't do something any of us will regret. What is Bloop doing?
Being a helping hand, trying to figure out other ways to power this engine. I didn't think about that. I have an advantage. I don't know. Yeah, no, I guess he's just helping. He's
Okay. As you are helping Jim steer and picking things up where Kwai just can't. I'm gonna need a moment. Ace, just as you're in the doorway of Armin's room, he's gonna grab your arm. Not so tight that it hurts, but just like he's trying to brace onto you, try not to fall. My dreams. It's been in my dreams.
You know, buddy, it's okay.
No, that thing for as long as I can remember, since I was a kid, it's been in my dreams. It's
fucking planet-eating thing?
It's like I couldn't see it. All that passion I had, I thought it was for the adventure. I thought it was Saloon pushing me forward, but behind that moon, every time I fell asleep, something else was calling out to me. I wasn't spreading her light, I was leading it back to eat it. If that thing gets home, it's my fault.
You think it's going to follow us?
I don't think we can outrun it, and if we do, it's only a matter of time before it goes deeper. I don't think we should be heading home.
What do you think we should be doing?
Other direction.
Into the mouth. All the sharp teeth.
Past it, if we can, if that's even possible. If we can go back to where it came from, lead it further along, for as long as possible, for who knows how long, then maybe we can lead it to where it came from. Maybe we can...
I put my hand gently on Armin's cheek and give him a kiss on the forehead and go, I didn't sign up for that. And I pat him on the head, and I leave, and I close the door and lock it.
You lock the door, and he slams on it a few times before you hear him sliding down. As Bloop is attempting to help everyone else, what is Ace doing?
Is there a cannon on the ship?
Yes, there is.
Fantastic, I want to shoot it.
Great. This cannon was created...
Directly in whatever the fuck its equivalent of its uvula is.
Of course. You're able to climb into the cannon seat, and it sort of rises above the moon pie, and for a moment, everything is so calm. And as it turns back to point at that thing that you can barely comprehend, there's a moment of peace here. The moon pie's cannon was designed by the head artificer of the Feister Corporation, and what it does essentially is it takes your magic and makes it a lot more explosive.
Great.
So I guess my question is...
Thanks, Tony.
What does your magic look like coming out of this cannon when you're giving it all you've got, Ace?
Does it have to be a damaging spell coming out of the cannon?
No. No, it does not.
Maybe 1 second.
Far Horizons by Jeremy Soule is playing right now, and Caleb, I think it was a very good pick for your playlist.
Which one?
Far Horizons. I like it.
Is that the kind of like spooky one?
Is this?
It's more like epic. Like, maybe we'll die, maybe we'll save the day.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, cool.
Yeah, Jay?
Do you consider this is a creature, right?
It's something, alright. I'd say an aberration at the end of the day, but yeah.
Yes, it's a creature.
Yes.
Fantastic. I cast Gios.
Oh. I have to make a wisdom save.
Huh?
Okay.
Wise is the planet, Jag.
Wise enough, bud. But you know what? I'm gonna give that to you. Okay, Jay.
Uh-huh.
I want to let you know that this is extremely unlikely. But because you're giving it your all, and this is the height of your magic, this is adrenaline, this is the climax of the movie, I'm going to roll with disadvantage.
Great.
Okay. Roll number 1 is a 31.
Yeah.
Roll number 2 is a natural
Holy
1.
fuck! Holy fuck! It works! Holy shit! My DC 16, I needed you to roll in that one. Oh my god.
What do you do?
Give me a second. I want to make sure this is something I can do. Wait, don't get me wrong. Give me a second. Alright. I cast Gios out of this cannon. It's a bright, dancing energy of, like, it spirals around each other in pinks and purples. And the command is, run away.
As you tell this creature to
This
run
lasts for 30 days.
for 30 days.
Anytime it tries to disobey me, it takes 5d10 psychic damage.
As this horror show stares you down, somehow it relents. And it's in this very moment that suddenly something seems to click in the ship. And just as it pulls back, everything around you starts to fade to white. As you watch it disappear, everything else almost seems to disappear around you. If you were to hold your hand up, you could swear your fingers were a mile long. This is the highest high you'll ever experience, staring into space as you jump into hyperdrive. And with that, crew, would you like to cut forward 9 months in time with me?
See, I told you the stowaway would be useful.
We watch from the Feister Corporation as a woman with long brown hair tied into a massive bun sits in front of a computer playing on the latest version of the Hexbox. And as she sticks her tongue out with the controller, you see her raise a rock up to her mouth. Okay, Tanara, you are going down, 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 down. Let me tell. And suddenly we hear alarms go off everywhere. And Tony drops the controller and it shatters on the ground. No! Oh, no, wait. Oh, bad. Okay, hello? Hello? And she punches a button on the screen and suddenly Moon Pie is on a map of the planet is getting very, very close, very, very quickly.
Are we clear for landing then?
Hello? What? I'm sorry, who is this?
On point. This is the Moon Pie crew.
Okay.
We need an answer kind of coming in, whether you like it or not. We would like it to be a safe landing, though.
No, yeah, I mean, yes, I guess. I need to make a call. Come down. What happened? What happened to the moon?
I'll tell you later, and I hang up.
I was
But before
Yeah?
before Ace can hang up, Danny is just gonna shoulder Ace enough that is it on screen or is it just a vocal thing?
We'll say that the screen can pop on.
Yeah, sorry, we kind of had a underqualified additional crewmate, who somehow
All of your
I
answers.
believe that they're very
somehow
qualified
came
now.
in handy. Well, qualified
saved
and
our
beginner's
country,
luck are a
but
little
then-
different.
Danny, I'm retiring when we land.
You
I'm
should. You
I'm
should,
retiring.
so that you
I'm-
never have to try to give me therapy again. Anyways, the point is, Moon kind of got eaten by an eldritch being, so, yeah, we're home.
It's okay, the Eldritch being is gone. You're welcome.
Okay. I'm hanging up now. Enjoy your landing. I'll have someone there with snacks, I guess. And Tony ends the little transmission. Oh, God. Well. She's gonna get up from the chair and walk off.
Tony, does this mean I won again?
Yeah. Yeah, you won again. We're gonna cut to black.
Still undefeated.
Still undefeated. We cut to black.
And that's the last time you'll ever play your characters. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Now, we're gonna have a post-credit scene where the equivalent of, you know those long interconnected golf carts that you see when you're taking a tour?
Yeah.
Everyone's driving back, and at the back of the go-kart, we see, for one, Armin in manacles, I imagine, but also the two Kuatoa who've just been hanging out. And one looks to the other, just squints.
You know, you've been acting really weird for the last 9 months. I just want to let you know. I hope being home makes you feel better.
Does Martin have anything to say?
I mean, he's not really much of a words person, but rather than saying anything, the body of the Kuatoa blinks, but not the way normal eyes would blink. He blinks, and his eyelids are vertical, not horizontal.
Lovely. And that's where we're gonna cut. Also, I think Kuatoa blinked that way anyway, so this guy can't tell. I thank you all so much.
Kuatoa, they're fish, right?
Yeah,
they're not frogs.
They're kind of froggy though. I get you though. I get you.
They're a little bit funny.
We are going to raid someone because dang it, we've been playing for almost 4 hours.
Are they still alive? Hold on.
Tell me.
Hold on. Is Aldrich still alive? No, they're not. They're not. Never mind.
Let's see. Someone named That Bronze Girl is doing a lazy cozy squad Sunday.
Yes!
Alright. / raid That Bronze Girl. I don't know if I can do that technically. I'm using my... Oh, this action could not be completed.
Oh, that's fine. Just end it then.
Okay.
Aw.
Good night, everybody. I appreciate you.